welcome to the Night Falls Vale podcast, TMNT Mutant Mayhem review, and Secret Invasion. And
if you like a part of the AV team,
what
in high school or something? Because still, you do that so like
just normal,
yeah,
nonchalant. That was more a chill. Normally, I'm pretty good. That was more a chill intro. That was more a chill intro than I'm used to. But
he's full on nuggies.
Full on nuggies. I have McDonald's. If you hear munching, it's chicken nuggies. So, Secret Invasion, TMNT review, and a top 10 animals list because there's so many animals in that movie. Why not? Why not? If you're wondering about the connection to Secret Invasion, they're both green. We had to fill out the episode somehow.
Don't forget about the hostile takeovers.
And the hostile takeovers. Spoilers alerts for Secret Invasion and the movie. There, we're starting to learn to say that first. One of the first things we say.
Spoilers!
Hey, Paul Rudd's in the MCU. That works.
Yeah, Paul Rudd's in both. Except the one there is a fly and the other he's a... No, I didn't say that right.
He's a fly.
One's a gecko and one's an ant.
A gecko.
We got a fly and an ant.
Oh, God.
We also have a special guest today.
If there's doggy. Buttons doggy. Chilling.
So you hear panting in the background. It's a dog. It's not one of us being weird.
Mama out of town, so I babysit dog.
It's okay. She's a big fan of the show.
Big fan of the show.
And chicken nuggies.
And chicken nuggies. And chicken nuggies.
Hey, we're starting off with the movie since that one's fresh. I think it did a good job of bringing a new look to the Turtles to a new generation.
I agree.
Was it the most amazing thing? Me being a big old Turtles fan that I am? Not really, but I still liked it.
I'm in that ballpark too. Well, it was not an amazing movie,
well,
but it wasn't.
You got 5 seconds of fame at the end.
And I got 5 seconds to give it more point. It made me mad at first, and I calmed it down. I was like, "Ooh, yay! Hope for the next one. Hype for the next one."
We had better get a next one.
That's how well this movie does.
Yeah.
I hate it when they do one movie after doing, a story the way they do. Like, it's open-ended. You can get more lore added in. And then it just... You're not getting any more.
Easily do that with the comic book movies, though.
Yeah.
There's so much storyline.
No.
But then at least continue it as a comic or something. Where you can read it.
Right.
It very well could.
Yeah.
The animation was very Spider-Verse-esque. For some reason, I didn't like it as much as I like Spider-Verse's, though. Even though it was like...
It's more blocky.
Yeah.
Like, they had those angles that just didn't feel right for some reason.
I heard someone had to... What's going on? I can't clearly see. What are you doing? Angles.
Square. How'd you like being shaped like a watermelon?
That was funny.
Throw it in
All the turtles are represented pretty...
It's like you had a kid between A. Arnold.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
It's like Stewie and Hey Arnold had a kid. Nothing beats the beginning of the movie, though, where they're taking over the actual screen.
Yeah.
You think anybody noticed? And there we have the next generation of kids like us. Where you got the kid way in the bottom row. It's like...
Everybody
noticed.
Everybody noticed.
I think I got a kick out of that more than I did the jokes in the movie.
Yeah, some of them hit and some of them were like, huh?
Well, that's the sum of a good children's movie. Some of the jokes are good and some of the jokes are cringe. Hello, New York.
They definitely had quite a few jokes in there that were literally just geared towards adults.
It took me a second to get used to Jackie Chan as Splinter, but it grows on you after a while. It was a little off at first, but then I'm like, okay.
Origin story. That threw me off a bit.
Yeah, that was very... Okay, that's what we're doing.
Which part of the origins? The Superfly origin story or their origin
Superfly
story?
was actually pretty close to what he was supposed to be.
Okay.
Except for the whole Baxter Stockman and him fusing.
Baxter Stockman, glorified background character, this movie.
I'm talking about how Splinter had no interaction with humans other than
That's
being hated.
That's leading into my biggest gripe with this movie.
Oh, so I get to hear it now?
Yeah. So they learned everything. They learned all ninjutsu through YouTube.
Yeah. That was a little, oh boy.
No classic ninja training whatsoever. All YouTube.
And they were good. So it was like...
They learned karate. They're not the Ninja Turtles. When you put it that way, they're not the Ninja Turtles. They're the Karate Turtles.
It's my biggest gripe. It's like you cheapened Splinter, and it gave him no backstory. He was just a rat.
And his girlfriend.
Don't
Don't bring up his girlfriend.
No, don't bring up the girlfriend. Still a better love story than Twilight, but still.
Oh,
But he's super strict. It was funny how he said that line.
Other than that, the movie was fine.
Now, one thing though, that goes into a gripe that I will have now, unless they retcon shit. Fine. I'm mid-chew of a nugget.
Milk!
He's milking the nugget for all it's worth.
But for future movies, I do wonder how they're gonna. Because spoiler, my favorite character are Mikey and Shredder's in the last 5 seconds of the movie. You see Shredder.
That's
the back of him. I am a little concerned that because one thing I liked about Shredder, I love Shredder's relationship with Splinter, and that is apparently they're gonna have no history.
No, you can't say that.
Huh?
I'm
talking about the old lore with Orokusaki and Splinter.
Yes, that lore won't happen. But
Oh yeah, that was a gripe for me.
No.
What's our last name? The Hamato. You're the Hamato clan.
they don't have one because Splinter's not Japanese.
He's a New York rat.
Sorry, Jackie. I'm not. No criticism.
So what were you saying? You were saying they could just change Shredder's origin?
I was going to say one of the people that could have almost stepped on Splinter was Shredder.
Oh God,
That could be.
I wouldn't even want to see the second movie then. I would be the person to be like, "This is shit. That is total shit." I'd be.
Why'd you almost go into a you know who voice there?
What?
You almost went into a TIM voice, a Tim voice there. For what?
I don't know.
You did it just
It wasn't
subconscious.
Galactus, was it?
No.
It wasn't doing the Angry Nerd. Maybe
You
it was the
almost
Angry
went into
Nerd.
it. You almost
Angry
went in-
Nerd.
you almost
That's why it almost sounded like Tim. Is it Angry Nerd?
April will take a little bit getting used to. I didn't totally despise it, but I didn't like it either. So it was kind of I'm like,
I got used to her.
I didn't know how to feel.
I got used to her thanks to her personality. Otherwise, looks-wise, I wasn't really
It was different.
down with it.
It was very different.
I like how we got an origin to the journalism.
Yeah,
in none of the movies did we actually get a good backstory to April herself.
No.
Bay tried, but it didn't really help.
He cast Megan Fox with her looks. That's why. I swear to God. It worked though for me, but still.
Well, the funny part about that one is still that she went to work with Michael Bay post calling him a Nazi.
Right.
That's still the funniest thing out of that.
No Nazi film. But
I don't know how I feel about the Leo April love.
Yeah,
angle they were
there was
pushing.
some cringe there. I was cringing a little bit there.
it happened with Donnie once.
There was some. Almost every Turtles had like a fling with April though, even though I think every single one of
Mikey.
them, they're all cringe. No.
Donnie and Leo now. The only one I have not seen actually crush on April is Raph. Like,
Shit.
no, you know what? No, maybe he did in that newer Nickelodeon version where Raph is the
Yeah.
leader. I don't know.
Should go back to the old the 90s movies, which I love the third one a lot, and the third one's actually hated by a lot of people where you go back in time. And I actually like that one.
You mean the one where you actually become a Ronin?
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. A lot of
When
people
does
hated
Mikey
it.
become a Ronin? Watch that movie.
I laughed because that's the one where Mikey's like, I don't want to go back. I'm gonna stay here.
You want to stay in Japan,
I want to stay in Japan.
be a samurai.
How do you teach?
How do you teach ninjutsu in
Teach.
a sewer?
No, how to teach all people from that era hockey? They don't learn hockey. They learn the fighting.
Yeah, they're watching. Oh, yeah, they don't, like normal people. They don't give a shit about the sport. Fight. What?
Casey tries to teach them the actual sport, and they just go on fighting.
One of my favorite things about the old Turtle movies was fucking Splinter's random bullshit. Splinter had that little spot he chilled in. You had that little window. Whenever you want to say something. Hey, I got something to say.
I hate the movie.
Motherfucker popped up in
We
there.
didn't get a cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
We didn't get any of that. We got Brusky.
Bro, vibes. I like your vibe.
We didn't get any
We got
of the
we
old
got,
school
yeah, we
turtle
got
stuff, except for, in that end credit scene where they were drawn that way.
yeah.
I hate the movie.
You didn't hate the movie.
I hate the movie.
You very dislike it. Hate's a very strong word.
Hate's a strong word. It's very strong. There's times it's a little childish, but I think anyone could
Hate implies you
enjoy
couldn't
it.
rewatch it.
I may choose not to.
I don't know if I could rewatch it. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I actually don't know, to be honest.
I am
with you.
going to rewatch it. You know my niece and nephew.
I
are
don't
gonna-
know. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm going to buy that movie and rewatch it.
Splinter being the overprotective dad that seems to be a cliche now.
Yep.
Does it have to be?
It's like you gotta let them free. You gotta let your kids go free at some point.
It shouldn't be, but
Free
it is.
the turtles!
Oy, oy, oy.
Free the frogs?
Mondo Gecko.
No, Genghis Frog was in there, and he had none of his origin.
I thought Rocksteady was supposed to be in this movie. I didn't see him.
Bebop and Rocksteady?
Huh?
They were there.
That was the rhino
And
and
the Warthog.
Warthog.
God, that joke went right over your guys. Said who voiced Rocksteady?
God damn it. Fuck, he countered me because I did it at the beginning. I did it when they were showing him at the fuck. God damn it. I'm mad now.
I wasn't really listening,
I got
honestly,
countered.
because that...
Because when Rogan was doing the intro and he was talking about all the people involved, they showed Cena's. I'm like, who the fuck was that? Matt. No. I'm like, you fucker. Now he did one.
He got you on purpose.
What? Leo's
Leader
dead.
down, leader down.
Leo's dead.
April walked into the room.
Leo's dead.
Actually, no, this wasn't.
Oh, now Raph's dead. All the turtles are going.
No, he got knocked over, but he's still up. That's Raph.
Yeah, Raph leaned on Leo, which was funny.
No, I'm curious though. Now that I'm curious, I mean, Superfly was an okay villain. As much as I laughed at Ice Cube's corny fucking rap references every
corny
5
rap
seconds, it
references?
was funny. Corny. Like what the?
You could not get behind all those rap references.
I could after a while. I'm like, again. I liked his entrance though. Like yeah, Superfly, yeah, coming out with the car and shit. I liked his entrance. Like, good,
The
nice,
whole
nice
thing.
entrance.
They had the song and everything. That was great.
Superfly.
Actually, every song they correlated to that team wasn't bad.
She's calm now. I can take her back.
Oh,
Bye-bye
doggy.
buttons.
The guest is leaving. The guest is going.
It's not actual soda. Don't drink it.
Yeah, it's not.
You know the one thing that's actually missing on those soda cans?
The cap? Actually,
The actual pin,
Oh, yeah.
pin release. That's what it should have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm curious, though. This is a question I wanted to... We'll go back to the movie. But I was curious of everyone here's favorite, generation of turtle. Since it's kind of a turtle-centric section.
Michelangelo's a party,
I think
dude.
mine's very apparent. I have 2 different fucking versions of it on the table here.
Yeah. Yeah.
The 90s cartoon?
The movie, bro.
No, but I'm saying mine's the 90s cartoon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or
wait,
whatever.
the 90s cartoon? Don't
It's
you
the
mean
90s.
2000s?
Yeah. I forgot what era.
Somehow, 2000s cartoons always blend in with the 90s.
Well, I don't remember when it started, so I don't know.
2003.
Okay.
I am 2003 Ninja Turtle. Hold on. Are we talking about the same one?
Yes. You know, the one that literally comes right after Teenage Mutant Ninja, you know, with the original theme song. Then you get the, it's not a rap song. What is it?
What?
Well, I can do this just because it's the goddamn Turtles episode. I can't...
Michelangelo's a party dude.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Yeah,
That's the original theme song right there.
Yeah, that's the one that's...
I can't play the 2003 theme. That one would be copyrighted. Because that's my favorite theme. I like its dark. I like that dark and gritty tone that they gave the Turtles. Yep, that one. That one. Turn it off.
That's all...
That
I
one.
don't know why it took so long to press pause, but that's all you need to hear, and you know which generation you're in.
That's my generation of Turtles.
But I also liked the Nickelodeon's revamp, the first CG ones, where they actually really hit on the mutagen.
Yep, like new Turtles cartoons, I won't even watch them. I'm like, nope.
The last generation they threw in, I just couldn't get into it. Their main villain, oh, what the hell is that? And then they actually did add the Shredder, and I still couldn't get into it.
No.
And I usually give everything a chance.
Yeah.
I try, at least.
Yeah. But hey, it's got potential. It's got potential for a sequel. Sequel like with Shredder, even though I have oh boy,
Ultra.
I don't know how they're gonna do with Shredder though. That's gonna be you seen it. You seen a portion of his design. They didn't show you his full design.
He kind of had like the Super Shredder look.
Yeah, which I liked. That was good. That was good. Well, now we're doing more phone searching.
I'm looking up a name.
Oh Jesus Christ!
The doctor.
Again, we just came up. Oy oy oy.
Cynthia Utrom was her name. Utrom. I believe same fucking name of the alien race that look like brains.
Oh God.
So if we don't see them in the next movie, it'd be interesting.
I don't think they're going to do that with Shredder.
Well, they usually... If they're going to bring back the 80s vibe, they're going to be right next to it. I just hope they don't make Shredder and Utrom into idiots the way the 80s did. Like, they brought them back for 2003, and they brought them back for the generation after that, the Nickelodeon one. When did, like, the cross-dimensional thing.
You know, since Shredder came up, thinking of, like, good representation that I liked of Shredder, and it's going to be kind of a DC thing. They recently did a Batman crossover with the Turtles animated movie, and I love that because, man, Batman couldn't fuck with Shredder in some of them fights. I loved it. I'm like, see, Shredder, don't underestimate Shredder.
He had to learn mid-fight that Shredder actually uses chi.
That was good. That was good.
Came in and just whooped everyone's ass.
The Shredder, Urokosaki.
You know what I don't remember in that movie, though? In the animated TMNT Batman crossover, was Splinter in it?
He might have been. I ain't watched it in a while. I'd have to actually remember. I'd have to actually rewatch it.
I'm gonna have to get that movie again and watch it.
I'm surprised. Shit, it's
Actually,
probably on
Max.
Max. Probably on Max.
Gotta be.
I don't even remember if you have a Max. You just use someone else's.
No, I have a Max.
I don't even remember.
Somehow it's being paid for, and I don't know how. Because it's supposed to be under my name.
I am a streaming services horror to all our listeners. I have way too many. I should probably get rid of some, but I can't do it.
You didn't need to put the TV streamer services in there in that sentence.
What?
You're just a whore.
Okay, that works. Okay, I'll accept that. That's acceptable.
You're a whore and a glutton.
Sure. A glutton. Exactly.
How many sins are you gonna make him?
Yeah, I'm already pride. That's my main one. Holy shit. God damn it, I'm everything. Son of a bitch.
All 7.
I mean,
That's for another show.
that's for another.
We just did the anime one.
There'll be a part 2.
Have you seen his pop collection? He's greedy as fuck.
Yeah.
Pride is my main one. Gluttony, yeah, God. I mean, wow. Now, see, this is a weird tangent to be on, but that's what these all.
You are a human being. It just...
No, I mean, lust. Oh, that's Jesus Christ. That's obvious.
Look at your shirt.
Yep.
How are you going to have the Love Hashira and not say...
So what are the ones? So we got pride, lust,
Yes.
greed.
Yes, I can see all those.
Sloth?
I can be a little lazy. Not as often, but I can be. Now,
Sunday.
yeah, that's the shadows. Don't do shut up. Big Lebowski reference.
I don't know how. I don't know how many of our listeners actually
No,
know
the big-
all the references that we put in there, except for Harry Potter.
No, there it is. The only one is envy. Because my pride literally cancels out any envies. I'm like, nope. Swear to God, that's the only one. Nope.
How about if I dress up in Spider-Man?
He's envious of Spider-Man,
Huh?
who is a non-existent character.
I'm having issues with the correlation.
You get pissed at me because I'm wearing Spider-Man stuff because you are
That's
the big
piss, not
Spider-Man.
envy.
Yeah, like
That's
It's a bit of envy.
That-
because
no,
he's
it's
like,
not.
I'm the big
That's
Spider-Man
rap. That's
fan.
not envy.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's rad. Okay, we got another one out of the way. Not the one we were aiming
Matt.
for.
I like Matt. Matt live like
So you got-
envy. No, that
Okay, that's still not good because then you have the number 6 on you.
no. Oh jeez.
You have
I
6
have-
of the sins.
I have 666 tattooed on me somewhere. I swear to God, it's on me somewhere. It's in the back. It's like it's in there somewhere. Okay, we need to stop. They're just gonna think I'm the devil. Well,
Who's your father?
Black Phillip, the witch. Okay, enough. Holy shit! We went. But hey, that's why we're fun.
First tangent of the day.
You never know what you're
Just
gonna
so
get.
you know, the Turtles did just have an Armageddon line in their comics. So this is still... It still works. They're facing the literal devil.
Well, I don't know what we damn near covered most of the Turtle movie, I believe.
Yeah, it's a short
As much
movie.
as we can cover without
We talked
spoiling
about
the entire thing.
Superfly. We talked about.
I don't necessarily. The only
You know
other
what? Bebop and Rocksteady were Bebop and Rocksteady, but I would have
They
liked
didn't-
more of them.
Yeah, they didn't do much. They were
Because you know what?
They-
John Cena as Rocksteady worked for me.
yeah.
I didn't mind Rogan as Bebop.
He didn't laugh. If you don't laugh, he's fine.
Yeah, you just can't laugh.
If he doesn't put his laugh in there, I can actually see him as a character.
Yeah,
It's weird.
that's one reason why I was anti him being the Thing when that rumor was out there.
Manta threw me off a bit.
Manta.
Isn't that Post Malone?
Yeah. Yeah, Austin Post. That's Post Malone. I seen it. I'm like, Post Malone?
Post Malone singing.
Yep, that's Post Malone. I was like,
All I wanted to, is he trying to emulate his own personal character in Manta?
possibly. But yeah, I seen Austin Post. And I'm like, Post Malone? Oh, yeah.
How I got that, I don't know.
A lot of
Because
people-
normally you don't really hear his actual voice, you just hear the, what is that, the auto-tune voice?
That man is a very, very nice human being. That is a very nice man, Post Malone.
Just another smaller gripe since they.
He's a Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah.
The smaller gripe would be, ow!
Sorry.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Bigfoot stepped on barefoot.
Oh, that
Oh.
would hurt.
Oh, God. We had a scream. We had a...
We're sitting very close this time around because we're at a round table. Jesus Christ, we brought up the sins, we got the round table.
Technically, I don't know where they're gonna make Rocksteady or Bebop or them villains off of.
Yeah,
off of the current
It didn't look that way, but they definitely have the whole stupid enough to become henchmen vibes.
manipulated.
Yeah.
I guess.
Gecko, not so much anymore. He's probably
Him
gonna
as
be
a
one of those-
villain? Oh, God.
He wouldn't be a villain. He never
gonna
really.
kill
he
you,
wasn't.
bro.
He wasn't really a villain in the first place.
I'm gonna kill you, bro.
Superfly always was. Manta was one of those back and forths.
Yeah.
The cockroach is new to me.
Mama.
I don't remember the.
Stepmama.
Yeah, I don't remember. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
Splinter and her kissing just.
Yeah, that was the cringiest moment in the. So cringy, I couldn't look away.
Did Splinter need a girlfriend? Why?
No, he didn't.
It's so hard to raise 4 boys on your own.
Literally.
You know how hard it is to find mutants your own age?
Yeah, so he fell in love with a cockroach.
Why'd I only hear the first 4 letters of that?
Because you're dirty-minded.
Yes. Well, it is a cockroach. My God. The gutter. It just won't leave the gutter.
That's not my problem.
No, it's not. You can't have a service to clean it.
I thought it was a lobotomy.
I don't think I want a lobotomy, though. I've already had a pretty close... I had one crushed skull moment,
I guess.
and look how it's fucked me up now.
So what? I've grown into door frames. I'm still fine.
I guess none of us are JJ, so...
Oh my.
What?
I am back.
Was it the last thing we were talking about was
was a
the
soda.
cockroach?
I like the cockroach that was Splinter's first friend that got stepped on that he ate.
That did make me laugh.
And I ate it.
Oh, no, Gunner, go away.
Is True Love as a cockroach? It was destined to be?
Yeah. Now he's got a cockroach girlfriend.
Now he's going to eat her?
Yes.
Is that what your brain was on?
Yes.
Okay.
Now he's going to eat her.
So?
Oh God.
So? I know where your brain's going. I'm just acknowledging it. She tried to eat him.
This is why I label our podcast as adult.
You're just making an innuendo. You're not saying it.
I'm trying to. It's the fucking brain. Another one we should technically, if we ever got popular. Hey, Pepsi.
Oh, that's
how much that sponsorship would be.
I don't know.
I'll go to their.
You'd be able to afford a new laptop.
I'll be able to afford us a fucking studio.
I'll consider we make it if we get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
I'd be done.
I do not have the equipment to even put that in a video.
You know what would be no? You know what would be my dream one? Nope. Gets a phone call. Hi, this is so and so. Blah blah blah. CEO at Crunchyroll. We want to sponsor. Yes.
No,
You're already wearing a shirt.
it's remember, guys. It's tiers. It's Raid Shadow Legends, Manscaped.
How the fuck is Manscaped against Raid Shadow Legends?
Because Raid is basically free. You don't get much for Raid. Manscaped actually gives you the products.
Yeah.
Then it's streamer deal. Then it's big time sponsorships.
I mean, honest to God, if Pepsi ever called, they say, well, I'd be like, do we get free Pepsi for life? Yes. Okay.
We're not. We'd have to be pretty big to get free Pepsi for life.
Can we get free Pepsi for life? What the hell is? What's a bottle?
We just need a 12-pack an episode. All right, when you guys doing an episode? Once a month, maybe.
We'll have one.
Why'd you put that baby on there?
And the Pepsi driver will hate us because
If the movies don't go on strike, we have content.
one big semi truck full of Pepsi will come and deliver one case here. I was told to deliver one case here. I hate coming. Yeah, sorry, we're sponsored. We get one case.
Oh, that's where we get a PO box. A drop off at the PO box.
One Pepsi.
I don't know if we could handle a P.O. box.
No, not right now.
No, most of our listeners right now are from the Philippines.
Yeah.
You know what they'd be sending, Dean?
Oh no!
Yes.
I'll be like, oh boy.
You mean other than the dick pics?
Oh
No, he'd be sending that back.
The only thing that no, actually, it wouldn't scar me if we start getting like, oh god, imagine if we're like, can we get pictures of Dean? Jay, yes.
Okay, I have one right here.
Yes, Dean, start your OnlyFans so everyone can subscribe. No,
You mean so it doesn't come out of my pocket for the podcast anymore? Did it come from your pants? I don't know how I was going to go and say that.
Shout out to there's going to be a sponsor, OnlyFans. No.
Patreon.
No.
I haven't updated that in forever either because no one seemed to care for it.
A Patreon. We're going to get one random donation. Oh, somebody donated $1 million to our Patreon. The fuck?
It's probably the guy that won the lottery. Mega Millions was last night, wasn't it? Did somebody win? I don't know. It was 1.3
I don't keep
billion.
up on that.
It's 1.3. It was 1.3 billion last
My
night.
grandfather does.
Well, look up who
Although
donated. Oh, it was Mr. Beast. I'm not surprised. That's what Mr. Beast does.
That one I'd accept.
It's Mr. Beast.
He at least gives it away.
Yeah.
How that man gets shit for...
I wish I could
away.
run into Mr. Beast. Meet him at like a department store or something. You have anything you can fit in this circle, I'll buy for you. Shit.
You're gonna go to the fucking pop center and just throw it all in there.
I'll be stacking them.
He gives you a time limit on stacking, by the way.
Imagine Matt at Board Game Barrister with that. You have everything.
See, but those are easy to stock too.
That. Anything you want. Mr. Beast, shout out.
Just taking
We
off
love you,
all the
Mr.
peg
Beast.
wall
Keep
of the
keep fighting the
D&D
good
miniatures.
fights. Oh my god. Well, I guess
And
we're
then all the paint.
I guess we're pretty much done with Turtles. So
Rating.
oh,
That ends it.
That's hard.
That ends it.
Let me think.
I don't know if I could rate it.
I'm in like I don't see. No, that's okay.
'Cause
I'm in like
I give my OG movies like a 9 out of 10 because they were damn near
I'm in
perfect
like
to
the
me.
6 range.
6 out of 10.
I'm in
because
like the
there's not
5.5, 6
reference.
range. I'm in like the 5.5,
You know what?
6
Yeah,
range.
I could give it that 6.5
I'm in about the 6 range, I think, to be fair.
just because
6 out of 10.
So it was a 5 until you gave it Shredder, because you said that's a point.
Yeah, it was about a 5. About a 5. Then I gave it a point when I seen Shredder. Literally. So there you go, 6.
I can give it that 6.
I was between 6 and 7, but no Cowabunga, no...
So
None of the cliche lines that I grew up loving.
yep.
We got no Purple Dragons. We got no Foot Clan.
I took
We
that.
got TCRI, not TGRI.
Well,
We probably should have said that.
Yeah.
There were plenty
got no Foot Clan. No Foot
there was a lot of pizza. There's plenty of pizza. There's always pizza. That's
Kind
it.
of makes me want to try that waffle pizza though.
Oh god.
Not the way it was represented in the movie, but
pizza.
like have a
Yeah.
See, if you don't...
waffle as the base, and then you have breakfast pizza toppings on top
No,
of that.
I think you can get away with the pita bread still as the base. The toppings are like sausage and waffle crumbles. You can't have a sauce on it unless it's maple. Just maple sauce instead of marinara.
I can handle a maple sauce.
Yeah. So it's like that's the sauce. It's like you can still put it on pita bread. That's just an extra carb.
My Midwestern ass just decided I'm going to put sausage gravy on there.
No, that works.
Oh god.
Yeah, you ever had biscuits and gravy?
Yeah.
That shit. That's pizza.
Just put sausage, bacon crumbles, and waffle crumbles.
Okay. Oh god.
Well, let's not turn into a fucking TikTok guy where we make fucking random ass pizzas and they're always a 7
love the roll.
7 out of 10.
I love roll for sandwich.
He's awesome too. He actually uses dice. No, this guy just randomly makes shit.
All right. Well,
Like he tosses the dough himself in
geez.
that.
Since the turtle discussion is done, now let's get to something very polarizing. Current MCU, particularly Secret Invasion. MCU
The
time.
not so secret invasion.
Depends on who you're talking to.
Very. Oh, there's going to be a lot of
I
different.
mean, if you really didn't know there are a billion scrolls on the Earth.
How did they multiply so quickly? What is that, 15 years?
No. It was technically the 80s, so technically 40 years.
40.
Yeah.
Ugh. Never say that again.
Oh.
90s, baby. 80s? Yet never. I don't like doing that math.
It's not my fault. That's when Carol came to Earth.
God damn it, MCU.
Yeah, we're going to be saying that one a lot today.
God damn it, MCU. That's. Yep.
I've been saying it since She-Hulk.
God damn it, MCU. I'm just curious of what we got for plot points, because usually our
Well, I kind of went episode by episode, and it hurt me to do this.
it hurts you to do. Oh,
You're the one who keeps us organized. So let's
That's
see what
why
you got.
I like organization to the discussion. That's why I mentioned the plot
Otherwise, we
points.
can just go off the fly and talk about anything.
Yeah.
Like OnlyFans.
Your first secret skull reveal is Everett Ross.
Yeah, that was,
I didn't really mind that.
Yeah. Because it was very quickly revealed that it wasn't that the Everett Ross we knew wasn't always a Skrull.
yeah,
But it did confuse me a bit on the timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still don't know when he was a Skrull.
yeah. Like was he a
Because
Skrull in Black Panther?
Didn't his
or what?
actor
Yeah.
tell us it was
The actor
Black Panther?
said he didn't know.
He didn't know.
Yeah.
So we still don't know if it was
He believed it was post Black Panther
Yeah.
1 or 2.
2. He believed it was post Black Panther 2.
Because in 1, he's put on a fucking medical table, so it has to be after 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's no way that their technology wouldn't have discovered there's alien blood on that table.
Yeah.
Not to mention, he did get shot and he was bleeding red, not purple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Secret invasion takes place because the Skrulls want Earth because they can't get a home of their own that they were promised, and they've spent too long on it to give it up.
Okay, Thanos' planet, where the fuck was that?
We're gonna get to that.
We're gonna get to that?
We're gonna get to that.
Oh.
That's going to be part of something else.
This is horrible for me because I feel like I'm only hitting negatives. Positive?
Positive. I liked a lot of the action. I did. There was some blood. It had some good fight scenes. I like that. I mean, I'm trying to get some positive. I like that. One of my bigger positives that I like that I'm thinking a lot of people didn't like, I won't say 'cause there's probably almost guaranteed a plot point for it. So I'm just kind of waiting for
We
it
can bring it up.
We'll see. What you got next for us
to
now?
pop up.
Gravik.
I hated Gravik. I hated fucking Gravik. I've never...
Which hurts because he's in a movie that we love.
What's that?
Me and him both love the King Arthur movie.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Which King Arthur movie was that?
The one with Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie
Charlie
Hunnam.
He's one of his
I don't
friends.
think you've seen it.
Yeah, I have. I'm just...
It's his two best friends are the guy that plays Gravik and the fat guy that gets killed.
Jude Law's
Oh,
in
my
it.
lord.
But no, I have never... Oh,
He's
God.
Sir Tristan.
Sir Tristan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have never... God.
In terms of him being a villain, he's fine. But the arc of the character is from a whiny little kid.
Yep. I have never said the word... I don't know.
I feel abandoned. So I'm gonna rebel.
Damn it, Donnie.
Donnie down.
I've never...
He's being held up by a stick.
No, there's...
Felt betrayed by Flurry after the blip.
He's breakdancing.
Everybody returned from the blip. Also because his people are lost. Ultimately, he just wanted to get stronger.
Yep.
That's all he wanted.
And episode 3, I have never... very foul language didn't come. I can't remember the last time I called a villain a cunt. As many times as I called Gravik a cunt.
Is that just because Maria Hill or...
Like that you killed Talos.
Oh, Talos. Oh, no, that's... You're gonna say you gotta mention him on the podcast now. Come on.
No, you said Maria Hill, and I wanted to bring it up because that was one of my bigger gripes. That Maria Hill is a very big MCU character. She's been there since the beginning, and you're just gonna kill her off. And there was no payoff. I hated it. I'm like, okay, she's gone, she's dead. Is she gonna get resurrected or something? No, she's gone, she's dead.
No,
I
she's
hated
not
that.
gonna get the Tahiti.
I fucking hated that.
She's not gonna get the Tahiti treatment.
I hated that. I did not like it. I knew it was coming, but
To be fair, for comic bookness, yes, she does a lot for different things in the comics. Also, don't know how much Colby wanted to do the role anymore.
Yeah,
there is
true.
that thing with it too. They weren't using her character a lot.
I'm just saying
they weren't using her for shit really, except for when Fury was around, which was sad.
Yeah.
Actually, no, she did play small parts when it came to the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show.
Yeah.
That was
and
very
small.
And
that kind of got swept under the rug. Like, that don't even exist.
She never became acting director of S.H.I.E.L.D. at any point, so it's like...
No, fuck, we got Tony right away, didn't we?
Pretty much. Tony was just basically in charge.
Yeah.
We passed over Maria.
Yeah. They used her death to try and set up Gravik as a legitimate threat. And also to show that he can impersonate Nick Fury. That's basically all her death amounted to be.
Sucks.
Yeah.
True.
And the other thing is she knows Fury so well. How didn't she see?
Well, she didn't really get to... He didn't speak while he was him.
Well, he has mannerisms and shit that only
But he just stood there.
Yeah.
She had 5 seconds.
I also...
I guess she did have one of those faces like she was questioning it.
Yeah. Talos was a little different, though, because... That was a little more earned to me, and it's like, okay, and where was Talos gonna go after this series? It was like, if you were gonna kill anyone, I guess you could,
You killed his wife off screen, man.
Yeah, they killed her off screen. So if okay, you killed Talos.
We got to meet her in fucking Miss Marvel.
And got
as a
her
character.
a little bit as a character for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And a fun fact, I was gonna say, it's connection to Spider-Man, damn it.
She got to play Maria.
Talos is the one that gave Peter the glasses in Far It was Fury.
Maria Hill's characters died twice. One off-screen as Talos' wife, and then on-screen as Maria Hill.
God damn you, MCU.
Talos died believing his people could coexist with the humans, which is utter bullshit.
Yeah,
that storyline made absolute no fucking sense.
Humans and aliens getting together?
humans and aliens coexisting.
Speaking of humans and aliens getting together.
Yeah, okay.
Post Avengers and Thanos.
I thought maybe you were getting political on me for a second because aliens are among us now.
Yeah. No. Post the first Avengers movie, post Thanos snap. Yeah, humans are going to get along with aliens. Sure.
I don't know. They seem to like the Guardians.
They like Peter.
They're clear.
Peter's human.
And also, they don't like the Guardians either. They kidnapped Kevin Bacon.
They get along now. They're probably going to hook up every Christmas to sing Christmas songs.
Oh my god.
Next plot point. We did skip one, but we'll get back to it because that's probably going to be our biggest debate at this point. Nick Fury was indeed married
To a Skrull.
I'm still not clear that if he knew she was a Skrull at any point until I don't know if that was.
Yeah, that wasn't clear. Yeah, I'm like, huh?
He did. Who he fell in love with, though, which was actually a debate in the show.
Yeah.
The first time we get to her and talk to her, wasn't clear if he knew he was a Skrull. He loved the person that she took over for, and we knew they worked together. And it was never clear when he found out she was a Skrull until she was talking and said it.
I was under the impression he always knew she was a Skrull. As soon as they went to that restaurant.
It's weird because then why did she transform back into her human form when he walked in? First time we're introduced to her, she is a Skrull.
I'm sorry, I'm going to play this card because she's black.
Oh, God.
They did play that card in the goddamn show. So excuse me for saying it.
I don't think that's the excuse I like enough to use.
Oh,
she
didn't believe that he liked her as her, so she used the skin she thought he fell in love with.
That's a better argument.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I actually meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like
this Nick Fury, this Nick Fury was actually very pro color.
It was for
didn't trust
as
her
far
once
as his background.
Didn't trust her once he found out. Once established she was a Skrull, still stayed with her anyway. I have still a better love story than Twilight. It also makes his
somehow you get that in almost every fucking show
it's
too.
Funny.
Because it's funny.
Makes his confession to Captain America and Winter Soldier that he was married a little bit more awkward. Because technically he told Cap he was married, but never established that actually was.
Wait, when did he say that?
When Nick Fury gets attacked by Winter Soldier and he breaks his wrist and they're doing the car, he's playing the music in there, and he's telling him code for that everything's fucked up. We need to figure this out. And he's like, my wife kicked me out. That's why he's in his apartment. And Captain says, I didn't know you were married. It's like, only my friends do. And he tells him, but then he didn't play it off until this point.
No, I think comic-wise, I don't know if he's ever been married except for in the MCU.
No, comic book Nick Fury's a better spy than this Nick Fury.
Well, definitely. He didn't need to use the scrolls.
Yeah. That I didn't like that. That was another thing I didn't like for this. It's
you mean how his whole entire career was just boosted by having scrolls?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Instead of him being the super spy he was always meant to be?
Series gives us our first Super Skrull.
What?
Our first Super Skrull?
Our first Super Skrull.
Saying, oh, yeah, never mind, because of the second one that came.
Yeah, the second one,
Earth.
Our first Super Skrull, which apparently is just the DNA of everyone.
No, not even. It wasn't the DNA of everyone until the...
There was the Super Skrull and then the Super Duper Skrull. Yeah, there's your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reference.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, he mutated himself some more.
Super Duper.
Yeah, because you see all the names flashing on the screen when Gravik's putting the DNA in the machine.
He had Groot. He had the ice giant rhino thing.
Which I still don't know how he got, because I don't know when the Frost Giants ever got to Earth.
Right. Right.
I was confused as to every single power.
Yeah.
Except for Extreme. Extremist confused the shit out of me, too, because nobody should have had that formula.
That's a little bit more iffy because we don't know how much science was left over for anything from old Killian or whatever.
Yeah.
AIM was dead. We have no AIM in the MCU. But
It's what Aldrich Killian had lying
That we
around
know
and all on that other scientist that was helping Tony figure shit out.
Yeah.
because he's dead.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
God damn you, MCU.
Just funny. I did not see Spider-Man flash across that screen when the names were going on. I did not see it. I'm like, nope, he's not there.
They can't use his powers. Sony still owns them.
I don't know how they got Groot's blood. He doesn't bleed unless you're counting sap.
Yeah.
Pollen? You can get DNA from pollen.
We know how they got the blood for all of Thanos' fucking
Goons, yeah.
Yeah. Here it comes. I think it's coming.
What was the four? Well, I know three of the four powers. That's all I know.
Super Skrull was virtually unkillable, it seemed, until they had their fight with Gaia being the other Super Skrull.
There's the debate. There it is.
How did he die?
We don't know.
Or is he dead?
Gaia was better at using the powers that they both got instantly.
Yeah. I was going to say, there's
the other thing. When Gaia got shot, why did it take so long for her extremist to kick in?
Because it was still newer.
That makes no fucking
It
sense.
had to work its way through the bloodstream. It's the only excuse I can come up with. I'm sorry. It's just the only...
She had
we don't know how long...
so much time to get out of the building before he actually met her.
We don't know how long it takes. Gravik had it.
Yeah.
Gravik had it for how long? We don't know. They never established when Gravik got it.
God damn you, MCU.
That,
I'm not a stickler for timelines, but that just...
That's my point of contention that a lot of people probably hated. I liked Gaia. That is.
I'm not saying I didn't like Gaia. I just...
She was my favorite.
Gaia might have been my favorite thing in the show.
It was my only person. It was the only new character I ultimately liked. I mean, I didn't mind the secret agent lady. She was funny.
The British one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She was funny.
Yeah.
Gaia was the only new person that I actually liked. I just don't know what.
It took me a second to sit there and watch, and I'm like, that's Game of Thrones woman.
By the way, the new British super spy one, she has ties to Captain Britain.
Yeah. She's
Braddock?
descendant.
Yeah.
Who should be played by the great Henry Cavill.
As far as we know.
Mention.
You keep trying.
What?
Keep trying. I felt sympathy for her character. Both of her parents were dead.
Yeah.
It gave me the sympathy towards her character.
And
not
she's
that I
being
didn't hate her.
manipulated by douche Gravik. And
Because she's manipulated by everyone.
You know, I couldn't tell during that show if she was playing both sides the entire time or not.
I think
They made it feel that way, but
but I think she was with Gravik, but then Talos slowly kind of got her to.
Once he told her that Gravik's people killed her mother, she
Flipped.
Yeah.
Yep. I was just sitting there confused, and I get it in that whole fighting for your people and shit, but I sit there like, how can you people follow Gravik? That was one of my concerns the whole show. I'm like, you Skrulls how are you following
he was
this?
the most powerful Skrull.
We follow the power. And that's humans. What am I fucking talking about?
That must be a mutant then.
We
because
followed
I
it.
don't follow power.
Does
I befriend power, sure.
the end monologue by Fury to Gravik, does it matter? Since it wasn't Fury giving the speech.
Run that by me again.
When Fury gives the vial with the DNA to Gravik at the end, in the final episode,
Yeah.
he gives the entire monologue on why he's there.
Yep.
Because he found out it was Gravik, he was trying to help him, he wanted to make sure trying to fix that problem. It was never Fury saying it was Gaia.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of cheap.
So what does that matter?
Yeah.
Why did that speech
It does
matter at
kind
all?
of cheapen it.
That does cheapen it, yeah. Oh, I can bring up one of my... It was fixed. It was remedied, but... Because I told Jay this in the car. I did. I was gonna flip shit, and I would have thought this show was so fucking stupid if... Because when they're... Gravik and Gaia, but Fury at the time, were having their talk. And when they turned the machine on and Fury got the Hulk fist and punched Gaia, I'm like, I swear to Christ, if you give Fury all these powers, I'm fucking done. This is the stupidest shit I've ever fucking seen. And it was Gamma. Okay, fine. I was ready to be like, this is so fucking stupid. Okay, it's got
You
me.
weren't the only one because
This is so fucking...
as soon as
this is,
Fury
I'm sorry,
changed, I'm like,
but
what?
That entire fight has become a meme at this point because
that CGI was...
that's where the next point where I'm getting.
Here we
to this,
go.
Is because CGI for the final Super Scroll battle,
my...
cringy at best.
Holy...
Please.
But we got a meme out of it. We have Amelia Clark's masturbating arm. That is a meme on the internet now.
That is worse than my brain.
Yeah, I'm watching...
Why
Hold on. Did she just discover the internet?
I don't know. But why is one arm bigger than the other? What is the classic cliche?
Quagmire.
That is the classic cliche. Why is one arm bigger than the other?
Oh my god.
That's the joke on the internet, and when she goes full Drax arm, it's just tiny but huge.
What are you doing?
I'm comparing sizes. Leave me alone.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
No, you don't.
All right. Not that size. Arms, buddy. I want to see if I'm
The opportunity was there. I had to take it. Okay.
I had to go rewatch the first episode because I didn't think his speech made sense anyway. Because I didn't remember him saying Gravik's name the entire first episode until he was briefed on him. I had to go rewatch it to make sure he said it, and he did. But I didn't remember him saying it.
Did he say Gravik in the first
when
episode?
he goes to the rooftop with Talos and Talos is looking at the flower, he says, "Tell me about Gravik." But it's slurred enough where it didn't sound like Gravik. But he said Gravik.
No, because technically we didn't get Gravik until episode 2 where they showed him as a kid, right?
No, they showed the hologram of Gravik when they were briefing him on what the rest of the situation is. That's where that was the first mention I remembered.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll say that, this is going to become my tagline. God damn you, MCU.
The reason for Fury being broken after returning from the blimp is never fully explained.
Nope, never. Because he's different. Yeah.
What about returning from the blip broke him?
Yeah. The blip.
I never fully understood that either.
Yeah, they still haven't explained it. The dude watched his created organization S.H.I.E.L.D. fall apart, still went spying, and figured everything out still.
Yeah.
Come back from a 5-year gap where all he needed to talk to was the remaining Avengers to figure out what was going on. Still has his spy network.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm going to space.
Became the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. again.
And I get it for story purposes and building character and shit. I totally get it, but I will always chuckle because literally the characters literally bring it up almost every time. Like it was Gravik. A couple people did. What?
Actually,
Fury, why don't you call your super friends to help? Never.
They actually answered it in the show.
They answered it, which was a legit answer. It's my problem. I have to fix it.
My problem. I have to fix it, but nobody. And not to mention, you have fucking War Machine right there. And
that shit. Whoa.
That didn't give it away.
Here we go.
That's the topic I skipped because that was probably going to be the biggest problem here.
It's a female scroll impersonating him.
Not going to touch that. President is easily manipulated by Skrull Rhodey, even though it looked very clear to everyone watching the show that Rhodey was a Skrull.
Politics.
I'm not touching that one.
I don't want to either. Politics.
I am not touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
He immediately turned on Fury. Immediately.
Yep.
Would you like to know why? Because it's too fucking realistic right now.
I'm not getting on that. I'm not.
This
especially with China and Russia.
This situation with Rhodey.
Oh, Russia!
I always got to make the Ruskies. It's always the Russians.
Well, it's because you can't go to China anymore. They need the money.
Yeah, we owe China too much.
Yeah.
But this Rhodey situation is the entire bane of why I don't trust Marvel anymore.
I didn't like it. I hated it. I
don't care that he was a Skrull.
You know what I've been reading on the internet? Is how the fuck is that supposed to set up Armor Wars?
I'll tell you, one movie does get set up thanks to this.
What's that? The Marvels?
I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
Here we go.
I'll get to it after we're done with the Rhodey shtick.
Shtick.
The director for this series has confirmed that when he put Rhodey in the machine, in the gown, he was under the assumption Rhodey's been a Skrull since Civil War. The director has come out and said it.
Uh-huh.
And that makes no sense whatsoever based off of anything else.
He bled red.
He blood red in an Endgame.
Yeah.
Which is post-Civil War.
I had to rewatch those scenes because of that. Because what was the one thing I was talking to you about for a good 10, 20 minutes? It's like, I can't fucking decide whether or not this is pre-Civil, after Civil War or...
Right.
I found a list of 8 reasons why this is horseshit.
Oh, God.
Number 1, the biggest one is because he bled red in Endgame, which already retcons the entire thing.
Yeah.
The War Machine suit, this is the lowest one. The War Machine suit technically may have not worked for him in Endgame.
It was supposed to only... But was it on his DNA or what?
Yeah, it's supposed to be on his DNA, which technically can be manipulated with a Skrull. We don't know how that would work. That's the loosest reason.
Yeah.
It's not retinal scans or anything?
No, it's just DNA applicated.
Okay.
So that was the loosest.
We don't get a good explanation of how those suits
But
work.
that's at least explainable. You can say because he was Rhodey, it works.
Right.
The leg braces thing. That's also just as explainable because if you take control of him, maybe the Skrull's legs didn't work. Yeah. That is plausible, but still stupid.
Endgame.
We saw Rhodey 3 times post Civil War. Infinity War, he had the leg braces. Yeah. Endgame, he had the leg braces. Falcon Winter Soldier, he did not have the leg braces.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he was in Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Those were the 3 times we saw him. That was the only time he didn't have the leg braces.
Yeah.
Until Secret Invasion.
So why couldn't he have been a Skrull since that point?
He could have. That one's believable.
Yeah.
It's weird because of the way he was talking to Sam.
Yeah.
That it's weird. But that's more believable.
They did take the memories, so that would have been believable.
That's the next tier on the list. It's hard to explain, but there's a way to explain it.
Yeah.
Why they picked him to be the Skrull made no sense because of where he was in the political system at that point.
Yeah.
He was still just a captain in the military.
Right.
Where he is politically still makes no sense to me.
He gets right next to the president.
As an Avenger and whatever, it makes sense that he can talk to the president.
Yeah, but not have as much say-so.
Yes, because he's not the Secretary of Defense.
Yeah, that's
which under record, which is where I was getting to next, this current Secretary of Defense is General Ross.
Yeah.
Did they change that up thanks to Iron Man 3 and the fact that General Ross had to change actors? And they weren't sure if they were going to be able to do it anymore?
What's the show he's coming back in?
Thunderbolts. That's the movie that they're setting up with Thunderbolts. That's the movie I was going to get to.
That's what they're actually doing?
That's the setup I think that is being set up with this.
Great. I'm going to get more Hulk story past.
Hey, I'm actually very excited for Thunderbolts. I hope Thunderbolts works. I like Thunderbolts.
You're not the only one.
And then this is where your planet comes in. If Rhodey has been a Skrull since fucking Civil War, he's been on Thanos' planet.
I've hated that part the most. It's like, alright, so you have somebody who knows, yet you still want to fucking take over Earth?
Yeah.
Just fucking go! You know the coordinates!
That's the next
one. Actually, do they know the coordinates? Weren't they
would.
portaled in?
Rhodey would. Rhodey would know how to... Rhodey can talk to Captain Marvel.
His suit would have kept the coordinates.
Yeah, and Rhodey can still talk to Captain Marvel and get the coordinates for that planet.
Unless the planet wasn't as uninhabited as we were led to believe.
That was another thing, too. And again, this makes it seem like I despise Captain Marvel. I don't. But again, talk about that DNA. How much they just hold up that billboard. Captain Marvel's DNA is in there. Captain Marvel's DNA is in there. I don't give a fuck.
The flying,
Would you
the light manipulation.
Forcing Captain Marvel down my throat. Jesus Christ. What are you saying? Right.
Her power set just...
I don't want Carol as leader of New Avengers. No.
The super strength.
No. Right.
Like, just having Carol's DNA right there does not give them the powers of the goddamn cube.
Yeah. And Kree and all that. Yeah, no. It's no, I don't like it. And I just, like I said, they're trying to make...
Now that I think about that Carol DNA thing kind of pisses me off.
And I wonder, though...
Don't ask me who makes it.
I wasn't the biggest fan from the beginning, but I'm
a fan of science, and that one's confusing.
I'm not the only one. I really want to know where... Because no one really likes Carol. no one, like fans, no one really likes Captain Marvel. So I'm trying to think where that was, where that came. I have my own reasons, whatever. But I'm like, where did everyone turn? I didn't like her movie. It's very low tier, but still.
Both of my Marvels into shit. Not saying, Kamala Khan.
Yeah.
Not to say that her character wasn't represented the way comics usually do.
She's a mutant.
But they fucked up her power set. I don't know if they were trying to fix that in the comics first or not, because now she is a fucking mutant.
I just think that movie's gonna fall flat on its face.
It's going to.
The only thing that'll be good about it, the soundtrack. That's it.
Now, but
Can you confirm that? Who's the director?
ain't it Nia DaCosta?
For the Marvels?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it is.
I'm just going off of the fact they had Intergalactic by Beastie Boys as the trailer theme song.
Yeah. I just
If you have enough class to pick Intergalactic from Beastie Boys over We Got the Right to Party song,
Guardians.
you have a bit of class.
Guardians 3. Yeah, that was good. Beast. Nope. You're just because I can get it in there. Guardians 3 Beastie Boys inclusion was my second favorite song included in the MCU, and you know what one is? The ending of Love and Thunder. Yes, I can bring it up. But no, I was going to get to more positive because we just spent like 20 minutes shitting on the MCU.
Well,
I hope Loki season 2.
I tried.
I got one more plot point to get.
Okay.
Loki. Before I dig into
future stuff.
I got one more plot point, then digging into the director, and then we can say any good news we want about fucking Marvel.
And about fucking Marvel.
I already said I have. So the final point is the U.S. president basically declaring open season on aliens.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah,
which technically includes the Asgardians.
Oh no. Yeah, what the fuck? New Asgard. Oh god. Oh my god. What the fuck are you?
But this is where I said this plot does set up Thunderbolt Ross as a serious presidential candidate because he will say no to the aliens and go after the aliens. That is the plot point that is basically being set up with that.
You mean until he's actually ousted as a mutate?
Once he's Hulk, sure.
You're a Hulk.
Damn fucking definitions of words.
Yep.
Are you a mutant or are you mutate?
Spider-Man's a mutate.
I've actually had this conversation with JJ multiple times. What clarifies you as a mutate and what clarifies you as a mutant?
So, very obvious based off of what I knew of the comic that they still refuse to accept the comic as any kind of source material.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they didn't even steal from Ultimate Super Scroll.
Yeah.
They didn't steal anything from Ultimates this time.
Yeah.
They were apparently still editing the episodes while the series was being released.
Yeah, you can see that.
Holy fuck, yeah. Oh, God.
And to shit on this director one more time, director wants Marvel fans to accept lesser content.
The fuck does that mean? I'm not going to accept crap.
Our expectations are too damn high. We need to accept.
You know what? The rent's too damn high. How about that, motherfucker?
Did you say the rent's too
The
high?
rent's too damn high. You should know that reference. That motherfucker's a legend.
You're not getting your door. You kicked the door open. Or did I kick the door open? I can't remember anymore.
Oh, God.
I don't know. This director's a piece of shit and shouldn't get another.
No, I'm not gonna.
I can accept them sparsely releasing things. So they have more time to actually.
Not everything's
give us
gonna be
something good.
I know not everything.
No, but we're not going to accept the lesser content as gospel.
Exactly.
We're going to tell you it's shit if it's shit.
If it sucks, it's not that good. It sucks.
This definitely wasn't good.
No, there were elements I liked. I liked Gaia and I liked the action, but from like story standpoint, what it meant to the MCU, it was terrible because all it does is fuck shit up.
No, it's and right now it might just very well be something else that's just going to sweep under the rug.
Who cares?
Like, I definitely don't want to see Galactics now.
Oh, no?
I don't.
You mean you don't want to see
Especially-
Antonio Banderas?
Not with Antonio Banderas' accent, no.
I am Galactus. Oh, God.
I didn't care what Galactus
I actually like Antonio Banderas as an actor ever since Zorro, but
I was all for Liam Neeson being the voice. He didn't have to be the body.
Yeah.
yeah, they're going to use his face in the thing, as far as I know.
Oh, Liam. I mean, since...
Put Liam Neeson as Galactus.
thinking, just because it's kind of state of MCU, whenever we talk about MCU, since No Way Home, this is just, I mean, then you gave us Guardians, which was like a good jolt of hope. Oh my god.
Hold on.
But that was James Gunn's farewell.
It's James Gunn, and also that script had been written for 6 years.
Are you saying that Spider-Man fucked the universe?
No, he was the last good thing, but Tom Holland's going to come back with Spider-Man 4 and they're going to save it again.
Let's put it in this perspective, though. What he did it fuck the MCU?
It's all Tom's fault. It's all Tom's fault.
Definitely, I'm blaming Doctor Strange at this point. He fucked it up with his second movie, too.
He made it worse. He made it worse.
He cast a spell in No Way Home.
He cast that spell, yeah, which opened the streams. But you know who really fucked it? Our personal witch.
Oh, God.
You mean like where they couldn't even discuss the content between the movie and the show to get anything?
Yes.
Now...
I want my children! You can have your children!
There are several universes where they don't have a mom.
Yep. Now...
For fuck's sakes, just give Dean what he wants and ask Mephisto for your children.
Sasha Baron I love the cast, but at the same time, the first time I see Mephisto, I'm gonna say it. Very nice. I'm gonna say it. I don't give a shit.
No, that's not... I know you. That's not what you're gonna do.
No, what am I gonna say? What's up?
You're gonna sit in the fucking chair with your beer and go...
Mephisto!
You're gonna point at the screen. Mephisto!
I'm gonna bring this up for this podcast just because I can, because it's me shitting on Marvel anyway.
Oh, no.
So there is a rumor that they are setting up a Young Avengers thing.
Oh, boy.
That rumor...
I knew that was fucking coming.
Here we go.
That rumor exists.
You wanna know why?
No.
Because of the end credit scene from Captain Marvel is what I heard, but...
No, because we got fucking, Hulk's son.
That fucking shoehorn
I'm gonna
shit.
get to... it's shoehorned, yes, but I'm gonna get to that.
Yep.
I sat there thinking whether or not I want to believe in woke agenda or not. As I'm thinking about this, is like... There are no boy Young Avengers set up currently.
There's one, and there's technically two, but we're not going to get him until Daniel Glover. I'm saying his name wrong. Donald Glover. Yeah, until we get Miles Morales.
No, because the character doesn't exist. The character's name has been said, but we don't have an actor for it.
Nope.
They never said... In the MCU, Miles was never said, though. He just said nephew, even though you know who he's talking about.
Yeah. That's because Sony still owns the rights.
The only character model we have is Scar.
And you want to know the reason we're getting him?
Because they need a new Hulk.
Because we're not going to get Skulk. Is it Skulk? It's a Skrull that impersonates Hulk.
Yeah. The only other two boys...
As a kid.
The only other two boys are Billy and Tommy, which currently don't exist.
Yeah.
And we technically have Elijah Bradley's son, who doesn't have powers.
Yep.
Or grandson. Everybody else is a girl. Correct?
Yeah.
I'm not forgetting anyone.
No, Kate Bishop. Yeah.
Cassie Lang.
Kamala
Khan.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I had his name completely wrong. Hulkling.
Yeah.
I thought that's where you're going. And soon to be Ironheart.
Yep.
I'm not wrong?
No.
Okay.
But I'm still campaigning for Peter to be leader. I'm still...
No, he's going to be too old for it.
Ooh.
I don't know who the leader's going to be. It's going to probably be Kamala, because she's the only one with a relationship with Fury.
Sweet Christ.
After the Marvels, she'll have a relationship with Fury.
To be honest, I already know it. So when Secret Wars comes, Tom's going to go on his own adventure with Andrew and Toby again, because they're going to bring them back, and they're going to go on their own adventure.
And you'll get Black Suit Spidey.
Yes.
Tom Holland version.
Ooh.
My friend brought up bringing in X-Men characters for the Avengers. It's like, we still don't have X-Men yet, so we can't bring those.
Oh,
We will when
speaking
Deadpool kills Fox.
Wait, this has been... Oh, you led me right into it. Matt's going to disagree because he's kind of shifting. He's kind of...
I told you what I have concerns with.
One of my great beams of hope for the MCU, Deadpool 3. Because it sounds like it's going to be... the rumors are peak.
So the funny thing is, it's going to be a Fox movie all the way up until the end. All the way to the end.
No, my joke was this feels like a magic trick where it's like, hey, look over here, we're doing all this, we're giving you all this old stuff, eye candy or whatever, come watch our movie. And it's like, nope, movie's shit.
Reynolds would never do that to us.
Reynolds can't write his own lines at the moment because it's part of the writer's strike. He can't ad-lib.
Oh no.
That's just wrong, and you know it.
Oh
Yeah, but he can't because it's you can't rewrite the lines.
Oh my god.
You can only say what's on the damn piece of paper while this writer's strike is going on.
Oh my.
That's just wrong. You can't do that to Ryan.
They did. For a month before the actors went on strike.
Oh my god. And I'm
I wonder if he
curious.
supports that or not.
I'm curious what
A lot of them haven't.
because I got to bring it up a little bit. I'm curious what Loki season 2. I have hope for Loki because Loki the first season.
What did you
of
think
Loki,
of the time slip guy in the trailer?
for Loki
They
season?
tried to make that
Mr.
look
Jones.
as much. They tried to make that look as much like a glitch as possible.
Yep.
Mr. Jones.
I don't know what they're gonna do though because I don't know. Again, with all this Jonathan Majors controversy that's
He's
come
not
back.
gonna, from what I heard, he's barely in the show as it is anyway. He's only there as Victor Timely.
Okay.
We don't see him at any other point, really.
He was in a trailer.
Yep, as Victor Timely that
I'm
we saw.
talking. I'm talking
already.
more for even the future. Like, what the fuck you gonna do? You're gonna have to recast him if this Jonathan Majors controversy still fucking is around. He was away from it.
As far as I knew, it's over.
Nope, he came back. Shit came back.
It came back?
Did you see that the Namor
Wait,
actor's
somebody
not
else?
even getting it too?
Yep.
We haven't.
We have another one.
Did he have too much of his crotch showing in that movie? Jesus
They
fucking
like
Christ.
They like
It's
beating.
just another character they're
women.
going to gloss over. It's like happens.
I'll be honest. And
First, it was the goddamn hand.
some people may find this controversial,
no.
but bringing up just because Namor was brought up and Matt talking about brushing him under the rug, you kind of can't. Namor kind of sucked. He kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Like you
Because
kind
Sue
of.
Storm wasn't there to make him look charming.
They still haven't talked about the damn Celestial in the ocean.
Yeah, that's still there. That's still there. Just.
You literally had a global phenomenon and never mentioned it.
That's because I swear to God,
You want to know what that reminds
they're
me
gonna.
of?
What?
Earth being Unicron.
Basically, isn't
Why is Earth metal deep down? Hey, who cares?
Remember, that's how we're supposed to be getting adamantium. That damn Celestial.
I don't know what.
Is that seriously what they're going with?
That was a rumor. We can't confirm anything.
Fucking. This is there's
Adamantium is alien.
there's projects that I have. There's projects that I have
I
hope
guess,
for.
considering that,
It's an asteroid.
yeah.
But,
There's projects that I have hope for that I don't even know if they're. I was talking to Matt a couple nights ago. I'm excited for Daredevil Born Again, but that's so
they're
far.
gonna tear that one apart too because it's not gonna be gritty.
Yeah, I know. They said it's not going to be as gritty, and I'm just holding out hope for the White Tiger cast. I'm just praying that that's fucking true. I'm just praying. Like
I don't think you're gonna get a white.
They
won't touch on Black Cat. They're not gonna touch on fucking.
I want Jennifer Ortega as
whoa.
White Tiger. And if they will touch on my Black Cat, they will. I have faith. I got faith. Sony's going to come in there. Sony's going to do it. I have more faith in Sony.
Spider Woman before they give you Black Cat.
I know, I'm mad. Don't get me started. I got more faith in Sony. I mean, it got pushed back, but Sony has potentially giving us the best comic film of all time in Kraven the Hunter. I said it. I'm on record. Goddamn.
You just wanted to get him.
I wanted it. That's what I wanted.
Too bad it's delayed till August.
Oh.
Hey, you get a birthday movie.
Winnie.
You get the Leo character in the Leo month.
There's
Day's your birthday?
What?
What day
August
is your
7th.
I thought it was the week.
No, I think it's later in August.
I think it's technically the week after that.
There's
Close enough.
I don't know.
It can't be as bad as having Fantastic Four the reboot. As your
But
birthday
again, though, you gotta. But think. Oh my God, that was. Oh no, that was. I was kind of. That was my birthday movie, and it was terrible.
we went to see it.
Oh my
Thinking,
God!
all right, let's see how this goes.
I got to
And
see Doom look like a crash test dummy.
digital crash test dummy.
Oh my God!
Was that my birthday movie this year, or was that my birthday movie last year?
Me and Jay kind of started that tradition because I randomly say, "Ooh, birthday movie." Jay, "Ooh, what's my birthday movie?" And it's become a thing ever since.
I don't
Birthday.
have
movie.
birthday movies next to Christmas.
I don't have.
My last two birthday movies have been Renfield
Hey.
and the Nicolas Cage and
Are you telling me every
Pedro-
one of your birthday
Pedro-
movies has been Nick Cage?
There you go.
yes, the last two have.
What you?
It was Pedro Pascal and Nick
Wait,
Cage last
wait
year.
a minute.
Now it's Renfield
No,
this
you
year.
get Wonka. Jay, you get Wonka.
That's a Christmas movie, isn't it?
No, but it's
December.
Oh, kinda. Yeah, you get Wonka. That's your Christmas.
Nothing ever comes out
If
in
that
like the first week of
if
December.
it comes out.
No. I want to see you.
It's a December movie. All the December movies are talking about getting moved.
Oh, damn it.
Aquaman might be getting moved. Ghostbusters Afterlife 2 is getting
just
moved. Wonka
fucking
could be
don't
getting
show
moved.
Aquaman at this point.
I want to see it because it's probably gonna be bad, just like Bad Girl.
Dune was
Batgirl needs to stop getting mentioned every podcast.
I need to see Batgirl.
Because I want to see it. I want to laugh at how terrible it is.
I need to see Firefly.
I don't give a shit. I just want to laugh out terrible. It might be terrible. It's probably terrible, so I want to see it. I like terrible movies. I sat through House Shark, and that was terrible. But that was funny, though. That gave me some enjoyment.
That whole movie was something, though.
Yeah, you see a guy in a styrofoam shark suit.
Hey, everyone, go on Amazon Prime and look up House Shark.
You won't regret it. You won't regret it.
If you want to watch something, if you want to watch something that's supposed to be horror, but it's also funny.
Oh my god.
My final point for Secret Invasion will be is this show was supposed to be a spy thriller, and I think Amazon did better with Tom Clancy, Jack Ryan, at the same exact fucking time. That was the joke.
Yeah.
That was the joke I was going to make.
I definitely prefer Tom Clancy's
over what we just got. Yes, yeah. That was the point. This was probably the worst season of Jack Ryan for the ending.
Yeah,
compared to all four of them.
I can't say that because I'm still in the middle of season 2, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, season 4 is probably my least favorite of the 4.
What did they do
it's still
for this
better. It's the same thing every time. Just a different threat.
Yeah. What threat? Where I'm at, they're in fucking Brazil.
Yeah.
And the Cuban crisis and all that shit.
This is more U.S. Technically. But, no, the biggest, me and my boss's both biggest gripe is the fact that Lewis is supposed to be from Ant-Man. Michael Pena is supposed to be the deadliest sniper ever in American history in this show. It's like, you casted the wrong person because I can't see you as anybody but Lewis at this moment. I can't take you seriously.
This is season 4?
Yes. He is in the cast of season 4, and he's too funny for me to take him seriously.
What are you talking about, Jack Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great show.
Yeah, it is I watched it. It's pretty good. Didn't Tom Cruise do movies, or am I thinking of Reacher? I'm thinking of Reacher right now.
Yeah, I got
not
jokes
bad either.
Though that Amazon show is really good too, and we're getting season 2 before the end of the year.
We got a big beefy dude as
Alan Richmond.
Yeah, that was different. I gotta actually watch that one.
Well, that was the thing. It's like somebody posted for Jack Reacher. It's like in all of the books that this is based off of, Reacher is portrayed as a bulldog, 6'5", 250 pound.
So this show actually got it?
Yes, they got this right. Who do you cast him for in the movie? 5'6" Tom Cruise.
He ran a lot.
I never put that together.
He ran a lot in that movie too. He ran a lot.
Hey, look, animals.
He ran a lot in that movie. Tom Cruise runs in all his movies.
But no, I don't see Alan Richmond as smart as Cruise's was, but he's still smart enough. But you definitely nailed the brutality for it.
Hey, I mean, you can't be too mad.
I kind of like how he's introduced. I mean, I got clips of it.
Yeah, I rewatch that one all the time. It's one of my favorite ones.
I think all of Disney's going to crap, to be honest with you. I mean, MCU's had better days. I mean, you got Disney with this whatever the Snow White is supposed to fucking be.
Why would you get rid of the dwarves for creatures? Why?
I figured it was a good way to get a shot at Disney. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
For fuck's sakes, we have a comedian outright saying, just cast me.
I'm sorry, that movie. I was already disinterested in that movie based off of the actresses that they got to play.
Not to mention, this is our fourth Snow White movie in the past 10 years.
I mean, almost as bad as Peter Pan at this point.
Worse.
I mean, it's not that Disney. It's just Disney again is becoming. Well, no, Disney's been very missed lately. I won't even know if I'll watch Little Mermaid. I don't even know if I'll watch that when it's on streaming. What?
I'm never going to.
I don't think I'm going to watch that when it's on streaming. What?
I don't think I will.
I don't think I'm going to.
You know how I'll end up watching it? Oh. I'll be lazing in the living room at my parents' house.
And one of the parents' folks will be watching it with the kids or some shit. Yep.
Just like Avatar. It forced me into that one.
Fucking, I mean...
The only kick I got out of it, hey, Dean, look, whales!
Disney's got a whole different agenda now. They can do.
They gotta get that woke shit in there. Gotta get that woke shit and all that shit. But it's like, why are you destroying these classic stories? My God, man.
You don't have to destroy classic stories for wokeism. You can make a whole new fucking thing, like they did with shit. What the hell is that? It was basically Journey to the Center of the Earth, but it wasn't Journey to the Center of the Earth.
I mean, you've seen what they've been talking. What the Witcher people have been talking about. It's like. They believe they're smarter than the person that wrote Witcher. That is the whole argument. Why is the show?
That's the reason why the show is
pretty much.
Because I watched season 1, I was like, all right, I can see where this is going to go. I can sort of accept it. And then season 2 happened, and I lost it.
Right.
Several of the screenwriters on the show did not respect or like any of the material that the actual writer wrote for it.
I think there was only one character I liked from season 2, and that was the fucking Beast character.
Thorbeer.
Yeah.
The good guy from the...
My issue with The Witcher is they disrespected one of my favorite people and one of my favorite actors, and I can't abide by it. Yeah. You don't disrespect Henry Cavill.
You disrespected Henry Cavill. You aren't using source material
at all logically.
The actor
himself is saying...
But it's the fans' fault.
That's because Henry Cavill is a super nerd and likes the source material. Fuck you. No, we don't want to listen to you.
This makes me want to look forward to Warhammer now.
I'm still going to miss him as Superman, though.
People have been joking. It's like, this show is literally just going to be Henry Cavill sitting in a chair reading you Warhammer things, and people will love it.
Yeah.
I actually would.
I would.
I watched it just because I need to say this.
His deep monotone voice.
I need to say this just because I seen an interview. I was listening to an interview with Cavill, and it's just like, God, you are such a down to earth guy. I want to fucking hang out with you, dude. I fucking love you, man. He was talking about his fucking. I can't remember what talk show he was on, Fallon or something. And he was like, "So you like gaming?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I love gaming." So what's your setup? I can imagine how awesome your setup is. He's like, "No, it's not. I live in one of them like garages converted into a house in England somewhere, right?" Mm-hmm. And my setup, just my setup's like my little computer at the end of a table. That's all I got. I'm like, this motherfucker is so just humble and minimal. It's fucking.
He doesn't have an Alienware laptop or anything like that. Even though he can afford it, he just has what he has.
How did Henry Cavill get so ripped? One director said he was too small for a role that he was filming for, so he got fucking ripped as hell.
I still love the fact that he said, "No, I'm not shaving off my chest hair for Superman."
Because he's showing his Chad. No, boy, I'm talking about the word Chad came
Chadness?
up. Oh no! Oh boy, there, Henry Cavill's getting. We should have a Henry Cavill special.
No, he hasn't done it.
I can't. We can't have a Henry Cavill special. You would be the only one talking. We'd get in little tidbits, but you'd just be. What is the word I'm looking for?
Fanboy?
Man crushing?
Man crush, sure, man. I accept man crush. I probably.
Fanboying, man crush. It's almost the same word for him.
No, he was telling stories. You know how off he's playing, like, whatever game he plays? He runs into random fans and shit, and they're like, dude, you sound like Henry Cavill. Because I am Henry Cavill.
Is that what the show is going to do? Is this what this podcast is going to do? We're just going to pick a fucking actor and go through their entire fucking career.
It happens. Every episode there's one. And now
it's been Henry Cavill for the past, 4. Since he's...
We should get him as a guest.
How the fuck are we going to afford
I'll make it happen. That'd be great.
Just randomly show up to one of the cons. He's going to be like, all right, Henry Cavill,
you want to be on our...
mic this here? We need a
real
podcast.
He likes wearing a mask, so that might be difficult.
Shit.
You want to be on our nerd podcast? Okay.
I can wear a mask, but it won't be the mask he likes.
We have so many actors we would do that for. We'd love doing one for Keanu.
Yeah, I would. I'd love Scarlett Johansson as a guest, too.
I knew that one was coming.
Matt's like, no, you wouldn't say you'd be like...
No.
That career would be...
No.
That career...
Our careers would be over, especially if you get your next one.
What? What are you talking about? Who?
Wednesday.
Oh, Jen Ortega.
It's too early.
Jen Ortega.
How's it too early?
Too early.
She's
a career arc. She's on one arc.
Yeah.
So she has to fall?
She's the next big one. She's not huge.
It's still climbing.
She's the next...
Okay, let's find out what happens after Beetlejuice 2 then.
She's the next one. Because sadly, Scarlett's kind of fading. There's going to be other people taking Scarlett's place now, even though I don't care. Scarlett's just going to age.
her sister.
She's just going to age like fine wine anyway to me, so it don't fucking matter.
You mean like your other favorite?
Elizabeth Olsen's arc is...
Yeah, Elizabeth Olsen had her time too. Shit.
She's on so many HBO and Amazon stuff.
He missed that one.
What? What are you talking about?
Your other favorite that aged like fine wine.
Who are you talking about? Lopez? Jennifer Lopez? Who are you talking about? I'm going through all my fucking...
Let's see. We just had 2 movies with Channing Tatum.
Salma Hayek?
Yep.
I'm convinced she's a vampire. She don't age.
She is a fucking vampire.
I'm convinced.
She has been.
You don't remember?
Thank you, Tarantino.
She came out to us in the light.
Thank you, Tarantino.
Yep. Oh, no. Not Tarantino. I'm waiting for another Tarantino movie.
She
It's
might
got
be
one
the,
more.
She
Oh.
might be the reason that I had that one dream.
Leo.
DiCaprio?
Leo would be one of yours?
Leo
What?
would be an episode.
Yep. God, that's I like that random spitball and say we're making more content
There we
ideas.
go,
Well,
guys.
we got a delay coming up, but we got to start planning shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I'd really like is for people to tell us what they want to hear.
We're just talking for ourselves at this point, and people in the Philippines.
The Philippines seem the only
Hey,
ones
we
that
got
interact
one.
with
We
us.
got one guy in Nigeria. Man. Don't.
And one in Badger.
Oh yeah, Kevin. Yeah, we got Kevin now. He's gonna listen. Even though he's probably gonna be like, "What are they talking about?"
I still don't think
I still don't think what?
Mr. Tallboy has listened to either of the anime episodes that he said he was going to listen to yet.
Who, Mister? Oh my new buddy.
Yeah.
You mean since I purposely put him on YouTube for him?
Yeah.
My new buddy.
God damn it. Tell him I did that just for him.
I know. I still don't think he's listened to any of them.
He'd be like, "Whoa."
I went through hours of editing just for him. No, not hours of editing. Hours of fucking waiting for it to actually be done.
Hours of it.
We all thank you for that, though.
We all think. Well, I guess
Like
we
3
should.
hours of goddamn video.
Yeah, we should probably move on to our 10.
We should do our top 10s. We know that's
We
gonna
got
be.
the turtles on the table.
It's animals, so it's gonna be funny. There's gonna be a lot of
They're
funny
my
shit
animals.
here because there's
And probably quick.
huh?
And probably a little quicker. Probably going to be a quicker top 10.
Yeah, because I don't know how. Yeah, some of these I can't really babble too much about. I just like them. Oh man.
I vote Dreadnought starts.
Oh,
Dogs.
dogs.
I
I excluded dogs, but it's still a good pick.
I had to think of a number 10 and I was just
Fine,
struggling.
it works. I excluded dogs
It's
from
going to
my
be hilarious, but I also have a sense from your list that you didn't go very specific with your animals.
I kind of
Not
did.
totally. I had some.
I kind of did.
There are
I
some-
did.
There were some that were specific and then none.
I went very specific with a lot of mine.
Now we agreed that the animals can be extinct on this list.
Yeah.
You did? I thought you said no.
I
extinct.
think I
No, we
said
said no dinosaurs.
yeah.
Oh,
I said it. It was in the chat.
We said no
I
dinosaurs,
said no
but I
dinosaurs.
said- but I asked for like animals that we thought that we knew were extinct.
well, my list is fucked.
Well,
I had a
whatever.
lot more on it.
No, ironically, my number 10 was huskies.
Husky.
It was my smallest creature, so it was kind of
Husky.
funny that it follows his dogs. For 10.
Husky. All right.
I like dogs in general.
My number 10 and
Nothing.
my number 10. This is where it starts funny. My 10 was originally a tie, but I'll mention one. But if I had to pick between
Somehow always get a tie in there.
this one ain't really. My number 10 is penguin.
Penguin.
I love penguins. I go to the
Did it,
zoo.
did it start with Madagascar or did it start with the meme where the penguin
Nope,
falls
go
in
into the
ice?
zoo and watch them little fuckers just flutter around their little
The
tanks.
correct answer was happy feet.
Happy feet. He's got happy feet. Man, you want to know how Morgan Freeman can make penguins epic,
I was gonna
man.
say, or
March
Morgan
of the Penguins.
March of the Penguins was it, huh?
That motherfucker, and they water. They just like, yeah, I'm a penguin.
They're also little jerks when you. They can be little jerks.
They are jerks.
They're
It stinks,
their
dude. They
area
stink.
smells. Their area smells.
I can't believe how
the
bad
zoo,
they smell.
Go to the zoo in their little area, the little miniature
The
penguins.
salt water doesn't help.
I want one as a pet, but them, I'm like, oh fuck, goddamn penguin.
Okay, Mr. Popper.
Oh my god! And if you're on the other one, that's kind of there, also in
Movie
10.
reference.
It would be like a 10.5 is dolphin. I love dolphins because they're smart and they're fun. I like dolphins
I would
too.
never put the word fucking and dolphin in the same sentence.
A dolphin.
Unless you want your head to explode.
Yeah, I'm done. Like I said, some of these we ain't gonna really talk that much about.
No.
That's why it won't be that long.
Fruit
Number
bats.
9. Fruit bats.
That's different.
That is definitely different.
That's different.
I mean, I had it as bats first, and then he wanted me to get a little more specific, and I was like, all right, fruit bats. It was between them and vampire bats. Some of the larger bats. I kind of like how they have like this doggish face, but they got really large ass wings.
That's
and
different.
squirrely.
Yep. Yes. Yeah.
I have 2 extinct creatures on my list. Here's the first one: mammoth.
I knew it. I was gonna say
Woolly
it's gonna be mammoth.
They won't be extinct anymore if scientists get their way.
The woolly mammoth.
Oh.
Then we'll have dinosaurs, and then we'll have Jurassic Park
Oh no.
IRL.
Welcome.
Let's see.
I didn't put that in there.
Okay, my number 9. Oh, here we go. My number 9. The kangaroo. Number 9 is the kangaroo.
The jerks of Australia.
They kick and they punch, and if you watch them, they're funny. They them motherfuckers are jacked. They like flex and shit. They're just like
Speaking of Jack,
Kangaroo Jack. I love.
you just want to put a red hoodie on one of them and see them eat licorice in hot spots. Or
And they're
whatever,
assholes.
like,
Kangaroos are jerks.
Jacket eggs. Say hello.
That's a great movie.
Kangaroos are jerks, and don't fuck with them. They got these little claws on their back feet. Will rip your fucking intestines out. They are mean. They are mean. He's right. They're fucking mean.
We were talking in the car on what triggers your memory banks, and it's just like
That's
kangaroo.
you almost have as much as I do.
mine's just obscure movie references.
At least it wasn't milking the cat thanks to milking the turtles. God, I didn't even bring that up.
Nope. I said milk once in the podcast.
Kangaroo.
Number 8.
Iguana. I've had a love of iguanas since
Godzilla.
The iguana. The iguana.
Same thing with another one on my list, but
The iguana.
we'll get there.
The iguana.
Guessing, I think I know what that reference was. Number 8, the grizzly bear.
Oh, yeah.
Specific grizzly.
Black bears are kind of cute and cuddly. I like the ferociousness of the grizzly.
Yep.
How are black bears more cuddly than grizzlies?
You see a lot more pleasant stories about the black bears just are. They don't care who's around them. It's the mama bear that usually gets angry.
Dean, what type of bear was in Cocaine Bear?
That was a black bear.
On cocaine?
Yep. Well, that goes right in. That goes right into shit. We're on 8, right?
Yeah.
My number 8 is the only legitimate tie, and you'll find out why. It's grizzly bear tied with polar bear. Because the polar bear is the biggest
You realize
bear.
you have a hybrid now, right?
Grizzly and a polar bear. I love grizzly.
You literally have a hybrid species now, thanks to global warming.
The polar bear is the biggest. Because I was like, I like grizzly. They're the biggest bear.
I can't
No,
remember
they're
what the
not.
hell they called that species.
Polar bear is the biggest bear. Which is polar bear.
Polarizzi?
The polar bear.
Polarizzi?
I'm sorry I'm sorry. Polar bear is a Coke mascot. He's awesome.
Yeah, that was where I was going to go with it. It's like, but you don't drink Coke.
That's you.
No, I actually prefer Pepsi.
I'm the only one here that prefers Coke.
What Coke? Wait, never mind.
You would be able to see the whiteness.
There it is. Someone me. I was like, say what?
I was trying to see if his nose was bleeding.
Hey.
Talking to you idiots, I probably could.
Yeah.
It's that big of a mental strain.
I'll accept. Okay, I'm done. Like I said, there ain't much to say for some of these. We'll get some better discussion.
Well, we get to say why we like it and stuff.
Yeah.
Story time comes in the top 3.
Yeah, probably.
Shark. I just like sharks in general.
No,
Doesn't matter
never
what
mind.
type of shark
Never
it is.
mind. I was very. Never mind. I'm fine now. I was like, don't you dare. I was very specific with my shark.
So was I.
I know yours. Great white. I like great whites, but I also like tiger sharks. I like bull sharks. I think bull sharks are awesome because they can be freshwater or
They'll
saltwater.
swim up a river.
So maybe you know what? Fine. I'll get down and bull sharks. I like
He
bull
went
sharks.
specific.
Because they can actually
No, that
they could be the scary ass monster in those horror movies that
Yeah.
we get about sharks
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
can go freshwater or saltwater.
Oh yeah, definitely. Matt made me think. I was like, he was like, how specific? I was like, I
And you know
looked
what
at
I
my
want to
list.
see? I want to see a
did get-
bull shark go up against the goddamn crocodile for that one. What the hell is that crocodile horror movie? The
Lake Placid.
Lake Placid.
How the fuck
Have them
I
two
know
go
Lake
up against
Placid?
each other.
You know that's happened on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Has it? I guess I know what I'm watching tonight.
Giant crocodile versus mega shark? Sure, that's happened.
Yeah, it's happened. I remember seeing the promos for it. All right.
The panther.
The Panther. Almost made my list. The Panther. The Panther.
I can blame that one on Jungle Book.
Oh God.
Like the animated Jungle Book? Or
Yeah, the cartoon Jungle Book and the and the first
you
live
like
action
Bagheera?
one. Yeah, and the first live action one where he's the
Oh, the first live action one was beautiful.
yeah.
I don't get this. I don't even think I've watched the second. No, actually,
Yeah.
I did watch the second live action one.
Oh yeah.
There's been 3 now, 3 or 4.
Has there?
Yeah.
The Panther.
I just remember.
No, because it was
like I was like 13.
there's 2 live action Jungle Books, but then Mowgli. There is a Mowgli movie too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
7.
My number 7 is the Komodo dragon.
Shit.
Later.
What?
I'll talk about that one later. Higher on mine.
What do you like about them?
They're fucking. I like reptiles. Okay, I love reptiles. They're like probably my favorite. That like they're intimidating. They're big. And you watch them eat. They swallow like a whole fucking deer in like 3 fucking. It's ridiculous.
Septic tank mouths,
like,
bro. They're basically a snake with legs.
All eaten. And they look cool.
Even if the poison doesn't kill you, they're so infected that they bite you. You could die anyway.
Within minutes or hours, depending on your immune system.
That spot was either going to be Komodo dragon or Gila monster. I like Gila monsters too, but it was Komodo dragons are bigger.
I hate my brain because when he said I like reptiles, all I heard was I am Reptar, hear me roar.
You're getting worse than me now. I'm usually the one that does that.
Oh, Komodo, and you can't see it, but can't see me do it. Komodo dragon also do this shit. Animals that do that always make me
High
laugh.
buttons.
Yeah, because they have. That's how they breathe the air. What was the last one I said?
We're on 6.
Yep.
Fuck you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna hate me for this one. Lion. It's very easy to tell why I like lions. It's almost the same reason as you, except for the whole birth thing and all emulating personality.
Why does your beard have a gap?
I don't know.
Because he's been pulling at it.
My number 6, the rhino.
Let's see.
I didn't get really specific with that one, but there's a couple different ones.
So did it piss you off in Rise of Beast that he didn't get much screen time?
Yes. None of them got much screen time.
Except for Primal.
Primal and
Air Razor.
But, yeah. Charge! There you go.
Oh, we're at 6, right?
Yep.
Well, specifically...
Did you say Cheerio?
Charge.
No, after charge. What did you say?
No.
Carry on?
Carry on.
I heard Cheerio.
That's bye.
My number 6 is the crocodile. Specifically the Nile crocodile, because them fucking things are gigantic fucking tanks. And I love Death Roll. Death Roll is one of my favorite things animals do.
How did them things coexist with the deadliest mammal on Earth? Hippos.
I wasn't going to put hippos on there. I don't like it. But again, there's my reptiles. I love
Your whole list is just deadly.
Deadliest catch.
I love crocs.
Hippos got ruined for me because of the damn Madagascar.
Hippo hop! Damn it.
5.
I don't know how this one became a favorite, but I've loved it.
It's
since
a
I was
weird
kid.
one.
It's probably
I'm ready.
thanks to my grandmother. Owls.
Oh.
I specifically like moon owls because of the shape of their damn head. It's just very interesting. And I also got a pretty good goddamn movie out of it. The
Harry Potter.
No. I knew it was coming, though, because I had owls on there.
I know. I was waiting for it.
Owls of Cahoon? No.
I know where you're going with it. I can't remember the title either.
I'll have it. You can say yours. And then
It's going to be short and sweet. Komodo dragon, number 5.
God damn it, dude.
Oh, no, we're getting into my nitty gritty now. We're my top 5. Are you done? You're just saying Komodo dragon?
We talked about that.
Legend of the Guardians, the Owls of Gahul.
Yeah.
My number 5 is the killer whale, also known as the orca.
The actual dicks of the sea.
Orcas, watching Free Willy as a kid, that portrayed the orcas as such nice, friendly creatures. They're not. Orcas are mean. The orca.
They're starting to take their bullshit out on boats.
Fuck you, boat. Fuck you, boat. I'm
They
an
ran out
orca.
of fucking things to do. Now they're going after boats.
I'm an orca. They look cool too. They look fucking cool.
Your number 4 turtles.
I want to go to SeaWorld and like actually see the orcas.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
No.
That's a football story now too.
Oh no.
Football?
Yeah. The Colts owner is willing to spend $7 million to get a killer whale back into its natural habitat, but he won't pay his running back.
I'm sorry, all I heard was Ace Ventura.
Oh god.
Anytime football and a sea animal come together, that's what I think of as the goddamn dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my god, that's not a female.
I'm gonna watch Free Willy now when I go home. I swear to God.
4.
Turtles.
There it is.
I think one of my favorites you can actually have as a pet is the red-eared.
A tutta.
Cool.
A tutta.
Say turtles, all I think of was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Rocky Balboa.
He did have a pet turtle in there, didn't he?
He still has those pet turtles.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. I remember him saying that.
He did.
In an interview.
My number 4 is the bull shark. I had that written
I
down.
didn't know
before.
you got...
I wasn't going to bring it up, but yeah. I remember reading a classic story as a kid about the kids that were getting eaten in the river because they didn't know that a shark was getting them.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, my number 4 is the Siberian tiger.
Siberian
The
tiger.
biggest tiger. That's also my dad. That's my dad's favorite animal. Them fucking things are huge and they're fucking beautiful. And I don't know. And I love tiger. I love,
I hate that they're endangered.
I love big cats. You'll see me gush over my number 1. But everyone knows what it is.
Obvious joke there. Continue.
Big?
He likes his pussies.
I do.
He likes them big. He likes them thick.
Siberian.
And with claws.
Chunky.
Watch some seriously.
God damn it, Madagascar!
Watch some videos of Siberian tigers just trudging through snow. And things are majestic, even though them fucking things are fucking like this fucking big. That's why I says like Bengal Siberian tigers. Matt knew he's like Siberian, so you went specific.
One of my favorite animals since I was a fucking kid has been brought up twice now, and I had no clue we'd all like it. Komodo dragon. I
have a
absolutely
consensus.
love them fucking beasts. They're a lizard, they're a snake, and if they fucking want to, they can actually be aquatic. Which is the oddest thing about them, is they can swim.
Swim. Just keep swimming.
And them goddamn septic tanks for mouths. Like, do you ever see them just open wide? And like Dean said, they can eat a goddamn deer.
They can eat like a deer. 3 gulp done.
And this
All
is
done.
just a buck from Milwaukee.
Yeah. It's like
This
a
is
gazelle
goddamn
and zebras and
zebra
shit.
antelope type shit. Big motherfuckers,
Yep.
horns and all.
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
They spit out the skulls after they're done. I actually I like them so much. I based a comic character after them.
Oh Jesus. Wait. Okay. I just said. Oh, we're on a 3.
You're on 3.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, I can make my joke now.
Falcon.
Oh, a flying creature. Oh, we had owl.
Second flyer.
My only flying creature in my honorable mentions. As a joke, I'll say my honorable mentions at the
I
end.
had 2.
I'll say my honorable mentions at the end. I'll just talk a little shit about them.
One of the best hunting birds in the world. Tameable and very majestic.
Unless you're talking about tornadoes. Because then technically I have 3.
My number.
I was gonna say
The funny thing.
outside of Captain Falcon.
Funny thing. My top.
Sharks.
My top 3 are all in a way like kings, and that's funny as hell. Here's my number 3 is the king cobra.
I should have seen that one on your list.
I like snakes and cobras. Always, I love the fact that it's
We
like
can't go to the fucking zoo with you seeing flamingos,
I want to make a
penguins,
I want to make a python joke.
any snake.
I love the fact that cobras. It's like a kind of my whole fighting history and all that shit. I like that cobras are like that one hit kill. They bite you, you're pretty much dead. One hit, one kill, one shot. I love that cobras are like one shots.
They have a really cool fighting style
like-
based off of.
And watching a cobra, even though watching a cobra fight a mongoose is cool as hell. Even though a lot of times the mongoose wins because it just dodges the cobra.
The foul-mouthed creature in the
So
world.
you could just tell
What, the mongoose?
You could just tell what type of person he is by the type of stuff he falls asleep to. He'll throw some Discovery Channel shit on.
The
And fall
mongoose.
asleep to that. Hilarious.
Shout out, there's another man that taught me a lot about animals who's no longer with Crocky, Mike. The crocodile hunter. Steve Irwin. Rest in peace to my buddy.
I still need to find the one where he's holding the gator
To my buddy. That was
as
my
a
buddy.
prop.
Number 2.
Pandas.
Darn
My
it.
mom
was
was
coming.
my mom was very influential on that one. And so was I can't remember what the fuck that goddamn movie was as a kid, but they had it was kind of like E.T. but with panda. Like he went to China and he didn't want to be there, but he found this baby panda and had to help it get to its mom.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Do-do-do.
My number 2?
Yeah. I think Jay's done. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with the number 2. I'm just looking for the...
Extinct animal number 2.
Wow.
Can I guess?
Sure.
Is it saber-tooth tiger?
Yes.
I knew it.
Saber-tooth tiger!
I knew it. I was like, it's saber-tooth
How
tiger.
could I not remember the name of that movie?
The Amazing Bandit Adventure.
I was like, I knew it. I knew it.
How could I not?
I called Matt's 2 extinct animals. I knew it's going to be a mammoth and a saber-tooth. I knew
Let's see. Favorite animals growing up. Why is that? What was I watching there? Oh, the original Power Rangers. Mastodon, saber-tooth tiger. Can't do dinosaurs.
Can't do dinosaurs.
You did that to me.
I just didn't want everyone having 3 fucking dinosaurs
I thought
on
we
their
were
list.
going extinct, so I didn't have any of them.
It was in the message, so you could have put them. Just
I could have reread it and figured out
We just
what you guys
agreed on
actually
no
meant.
dinos, but whatever.
So I didn't have any. The closest thing to a
The
fucking
other
dinosaur.
3 are dinosaurs. They're not in my top 2.
The closest thing I had to a fucking dinosaur on my list was the Komodo dragon.
Yep. Well, my number 2, and it's my number 2 is great white shark, because that's basically the king of water.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Basically,
Komodo dragon
king of
actually
water.
has a mutant too.
Yeah. Except the funny thing though, because they're also on here, orcas fuck great white sharks up.
Yep.
Partly because they're
Delivers.
bigger, but at the same time, orcas hunt in packs. So it's like 5 orcas on 1 great white, so it's not fucking fair.
Just give me the megalodon.
Just kidding. Great white and sharks are always cool. I always watch Shark Week. One of my, and this is where I'm totally.
It's a shark month now.
As much as the jokes about me being black, one of my favorite things I want to do, I want to go dive in one of them cages with a great white. I want to see a great
So
white
I'd do it with you.
and touch a great white shark up close.
But I don't want to be... I think it'd be really hard to find a wetsuit that fits me. Hell, it'd be hard to find a wetsuit that fits
Why
me.
did I see it coming? I did see that coming.
You think you could find a wetsuit you're comfortable in?
No, I don't know. No, that'd be something. But
Especially with the chain armor?
no. Oh god. And great whites, there's always one of the sentimental value to great whites. It's always one of a few stuffies I always wanted when I left the zoo as a kid. I want a shark stuffy. I want a great
How
white.
haven't you bought one yet?
I have one. There's plenty of them in
You
the
have?
basement somewhere. Just great white shark stuffies. It was one of my sentimental things. Like I said, king of water to me, except when the orcas feel like being douches. Matt had to remind me that. I knew that, but I was like, I had Free Willy in my mind. Orcas, Matt. Orcas are the douches of water, you know. Douches. Everybody loves them, though.
Number 1.
Silverback gorilla.
Of course.
It's my goddamn logo for Dreadnought. It's gonna be there. I love Primal. I love, the gorillas have been...
They're cool.
I have this really cool ass story as a kid and nobody fucking believes me. You remember when they actually had cool gorillas in the Milwaukee Zoo?
Yeah.
When you could go up to the window and they would actually interact with you?
Yeah.
Well, me as this 5-year-old kid went up to the goddamn window. I put my hand to the window and the gorilla did the same fucking thing. It was awesome. Ever since then, I've had them as a
Well, I have a similar story for my number 1. You're like, here it comes.
Same. All of ours. I got a story for my number 1 too.
The funny thing, though, is it did it 2 years in a row. As far I don't know if it was the same gorilla. Could have been, could not have been, because they don't last very long in our fucking zoos, unfortunately. I mean, some of them last years.
Samson.
Years, yeah.
My dad's seen Samson.
But I don't know because I was a kid. I don't remember the name of the gorilla. But I love them thanks to that.
I've never got... See, that's
Still
one thing.
better than having a fucking cow eat my goddamn arm.
I just wonder that's primates. I've never gorilla. If I had to pick my favorite, it'd be gorillas. But I've never liked primates.
Look at me as a person. What the
I've
fuck
never
animal
liked-
did you think I idolized?
I've never liked primates like that. I never have. That's weird. I don't know. Strange.
I
I
don't
like
monkey
gorilla.
in my top 10 either.
What?
I don't
Oh,
have
I
don't
never
have a monkey.
primate. I said the right word. Primate.
Thank you.
Primate.
Ape.
So,
Well, we're all gonna have a
Yes,
story
no,
for
no,
our
Planet
number.
of the Apes did not have no coercion whatsoever of me liking him.
I play this game every episode, so you can't figure out my number 1?
For some reason, no, it's not coming to me.
That's a telling story considering I have an example for you of why you should have known what it is. Do you know what mine is?
I actually don't think I do. I will probably hit myself.
You know the worst part about this is I think we second guess ourselves because of how much you kick our ass in
Trivia?
and shit like that.
You asked me when you were designing T-shirts for us to give us as gifts. You asked me what you thought my picture should be.
Son of a bitch.
You asked me what it would be, and you asked me what my favorite animal was.
I did. Did I say it right?
No.
Well, it wasn't.
But I told you what it was.
It wasn't a wolf?
No. You thought it was wolf. You did think that. But I told you what it was. Nothing beats it being 8 years old, going in... What are you doing?
Oh, no.
I have it.
Have the what?
I have your thing.
Oh.
Whatever, no.
Nothing beat 8 years old walking into the big cat exhibit. The entire exhibit lined with geese on top of the rocks, a goose falling into it, and a Bengal tiger eating it. That was my...
Damn. All right.
That was...
Oh, that's right. I was going to give you, like, the Tony Tiger type thing from... Shit.
I have tiger posters in my room, yo.
Damn it. It is still on here, though. I have it pre-designed, what I wanted to do, but nothing is actually together.
Yeah. Number one.
My number one is very sentimental. Well, first, I'm a Leo, so that'll tell you what my favorite animal is. I model my whole life.
I'm a Taurus.
Huh?
I don't have bulls.
I'm just...
You don't... What? You don't have what?
I don't have bulls.
I didn't hear that.
I don't have
balls.
balls.
What?
I said bulls.
I'm pretty much modeled my whole life after kingisms and the lion being the king of the jungle and shit. I love lions. Like, the mane, I have the mane of my beard. Lions are just, they're strong, they have honor, but if you piss them off, they roar and they make you back the fuck, they make you back the fuck up.
Or are you talking about male lions?
Male lions talk they shit when they have to. Go watch the video of that motherfucking crocodile backing the fuck up when that lion roar. That's me. Now my ego will come out. That's me when people fuck with me. Back the
Females
fuck up.
go hunt. The lions fight each other. The males fight each other.
And I'm also...
As we witnessed in that one movie. What did we just...
Beast. I love that movie. There's bias, though.
How are you going to punch a lion in the face, though?
Lions are also the literal symbol of pride for a lot of shit, and I'm one of the most prideful humans on the planet, I swear to God. And my story with lions, and this is true. This was kid me. This is kid me in a zoo. I always go by the lions. My dad let me sit by the lions for a while, and it was my favorite story because they have them in there. The males a lot of times will just camp their ass out in the back and sleep. But I was just there, and he was kind of walking around and shit. And I was just sitting there. I was like 5 or 4. I don't know if I could speak that much yet. But I was just sitting there. He comes up. He lays right by the glass, and he just kind of looks at me. He lets out his little rawr.
Not to Phineas and Ferb this right now, but I know what I want to do tomorrow.
Go to the zoo?
Yep.
I went a couple weeks ago, and he was mad at me.
I was like, why didn't you tell me?
Because you didn't tell him.
I want to go see the lion. He said it was spur of the moment, though.
It was very spur of the moment.
Well, this is spur of the moment right now. I'm saying it during the podcast. Let's commit.
Oh, God.
Let's go to the zoo.
Let's have fun.
That's like, no.
You don't want to go?
I still have to watch the dog.
Yeah, the doggy. And I like how lions live and this is real funny, lions live in a pack of females. And male lions are there
They have a harem.
Male lions are there to intimidate.
You said pack. I'm disappointed in you.
What?
Pride. You
Yeah.
said pack, though. I'm disappointed in you.
Whatever. I said pride enough in that fucking whole rant I just did. But, I like it. They basically have a harem. All the male lion does is chill, sleep, eat, fuck, and go intimidate other shit when it has to. That's literally what a male lion does. That's funny. They're the most relatable creature to me. I love lion. They will always be. It's probably going to be my first tattoo if I ever get around to paying for a tattoo. It's going to be a lion.
Giant back tattoo.
I swear to God. Yep, that's what I want. I want like a lion like in the shape of like a sun. His mane is like the sun.
You're literally
flares.
just going to have on top of that a couple of words saying Cinepride. Start walking around with an axe.
And my favorite Disney animal, Simba, of course. That's me. That's my birth. There, I got to get that joke in there
You're
too.
going to have Galactus Mufasa talking to you?
Oh, God. I mean, yeah, that's actually it. I'm the last one this time. Everyone else said their ones. What the fuck? Well, I don't know.
It's official. Secret Invasion has the lowest runtime out of all MCU Disney Plus series.
6 episodes and...
Clocking it at 3 hours, 45 minutes.
And that last episode was what?
30,
20 minutes worth?
Yeah, like 33 minutes total. That was my gripe. Was like they don't know how to run a fucking TV show because you spend all your money on the final 2 episodes and make them longer. You do not make your longest episode 2.
Now we're back to being negative.
I mean,
all that positive.
Just for jokes.
Update for that.
Just for like a lot of shits and giggles, I did have some honorable mentions. I just wanted to say them real quick because there's some funny ones in there. Wolf is in my honorable mentions. I do like wolves. Wolf's in there.
Wolf would have been one of mine.
Eagle's in there.
But I
Eagle.
gotta put that in there. Eagle was another.
Eagle's my favorite flying.
I kind of come. Dogs.
My favorite wolf is a dire wolf, so those don't really.
Rhino is in my honorable mentions. I like rhinoceroses.
You know what? I actually missed that exhibit at the zoo. The wolf den.
Mm-hmm.
You know they don't have that anymore.
Oh god!
They made a giant ass fucking elephant den now, where they have the hippos and rhinos and all that all in the same spot. I actually have to see that now because I have not seen it completely.
I told you this one already, but armadillo is on my honorable list. I just fucking love them fucking things, man. You
know
make
one thing that made
you
me
scare
like
them.
armadillos?
Ball. What?
There's one movie that made me like armadillos.
What?
It's animated. Gold.
Pokemon?
Not Pokemon. For fuck's sakes, no.
Sandshrew? I was gonna say.
It's not a bad Pokemon.
It is in Pokemon Stadium.
Road to El Dorado.
Oh.
I don't know why. I hate this. It's right there, and I just can't fucking say it for some reason.
You point to your scar every time.
Oh god.
I blame it because I used to be able to just say it. Now I gotta think.
Now
forever.
my joke ones. One I didn't tell you, but my joke ones are 2 little animals that they're not really little. They just do not give a fuck. Matt's gonna cringe. I got Canadian geese. They don't give a. I've had too many run-ins with them. I'm pulling up to work because I work by a little pond, and that's where they live. These sons of bitches walking across the road, slow as a bitch. I got the little army of kids with them and shit. I roll down that window and scream, "Hey, fucking move!" And what do? And move slower. Fucking assholes. But I fucking love them for it. Don't give them food. They'll follow you around. Say, "Hey, bitch, give me more food, bitch."
When did you give them food?
I used to when I was a kid, and they'd fucking chase me and follow me around because I made the mistake of giving them bread. Hey, more food, bitch. Give me more food, bitch. And then my other honorable mention is truly animal that don't give a fuck, and that's the honey badger. Honey badger don't give a fuck. Watch the video of honey badger don't give a fuck. You realize my honey badger.
That's not the badger that's the state.
That's the black badger
that triggered probably my number one honorable mention that I'm probably regret now putting on my list at some point now. Wolverine.
Badger's definitely one of my favorites.
This honey badger.
I don't think I've ever seen a live honey badger.
No?
Oh, regular badger.
They didn't have one at the zoo there?
I don't think so. I don't think.
Regular badgers just are fucking mean. Don't go. They'll bite you. They'll fuck you up. God, talking to a zoo, that just reminded me of fucking random peacocks that be walking around. Like, bro, there's a peacock. What the fuck?
I hate being able to replicate their call.
What is that peacock doing?
You know what that peacock doing.
Peacock. The peacock's looking for a mate with its flashy colors. Hey, come look at my flashy colors.
You know what that peacock's doing.
I used to call them gay birds.
Gay birds? Look at my
colorful.
flashy colors. Look at my flashy colors. That reminds me of probably an animal that is more douchey and mean than geese. Fucking swans. Fucking assholes.
Just looking for love, man.
Speaking of badgers.
What, swans? Oh, all pops. For most pops we have on the table provided by Badger Collectibles. Go see
That's
one.
what I said. Speaking of badgers.
Speaking of badgers.
Badger.
Badger Collectibles.
Speaking of badgers. Well, I mean, anything. There'll be a Marvels episode coming up if that even comes out.
We're workshopping a couple episodes. We now have new episode ideas.
Yeah, so
give us some ideas yourselves. We'd love to hear from people.
we'll see what happens. All right, that's
Workshopping is something we do well.
Yeah.
We're working on a Disney animated
A Disney episode.
We're working on a
Rated R episode with like horror movies and
Blue
stuff.
Beetle will probably be coming.
A Blue Beetle episode. We'll think
I'm
of some.
still looking forward to it as much as I know it's gonna.
We'll think of ways to work some more content into a Blue Beetle review. So yeah, everyone have a great night. Signing off. Till next time.
Peace.
See you later.